Twitch open too, so I'm gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course, there's people mowing now. That's amazing. I love it.
What?
Truly commercial. Real fruit. Oh, that actually looks really
Hey,
good.
I'm getting a Truly commercial as well.
Same.
Doesn't that look good? Damn. Ooh, citrus squeeze. Yes, please.
We are on there, by the way. I'm not the hugest Truly fan, except I literally just had one today at the pool that was a Truly kiwi mojito flavored, and it worked.
Okay.
I dug it.
It
I
worked.
like that.
It did the job.
I mean, it worked so
I'm
much. I
very
made
passionate about seltzer.
I made
I
a
love
real
Truly.
mojito.
What is your favorite
Not a
seltzer?
sponsor, except part of the ad, I guess.
If only every brand that interacted with me on Twitter actually sponsored me with real dollars, I'd be rolling in it. Because that collection's like 5 or 6 deep now. And I always shoot my shot with a DM of like, do you want to sponsor a show? And then nothing.
And then they
It's very rude of them.
I would sponsor you.
Oh.
Yeah. If I had
do-
all
you do
kinds
with
of
your
money, I'd
friendship.
sponsor everybody. Are you kidding me? I'd just be like throwing it at everyone, like, oh, make a podcast, do a Twitch stream, build a live show, take all my money.
Yes.
We are live. Hello, Twitch. Thank you for joining us. Up, I recognize that username. And there, hello, Case. Thank you so much. You big, sweet, maybe the sweetest person in the universe. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to go jump right into introductions. My name is Patrick Edwards. I will be running this organized chaos today. And we are here. Thank you to Unprofessional Ventures for hosting us as well. We are here raising money for a small nonprofit called Gender Justice, whose work is always been important, but feels especially important these days since my fellow human beings are having rights actively ripped away from them, which fucking sucks. But let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves. I'm going to go clockwise for my view set. It would be Nika.
Hello. Hi. I am so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me to play today. I am Nika. I am a D&D player over on Greetings Adventures. I also play on Cthulhu and Friends. And I thought that there was House of the Dragon, Cast of Thrones. I'm on Cast of Thrones. We're talking about House of the Dragon this year, season, whatever. It's good. I like it. But yeah, I'm so excited to be here, and I'm gonna play my friend Charlie.
Excellent.
I don't
Rachel?
know how much info you needed.
Oh,
so hopefully that's not too much.
If you want to do the whole bio, if you want to let's.
Well, it was a very cold day. My mother says it was the coldest day of February whenever I was born back in, I'm not going to say, I'm very old.
Pretty sure I'm the oldest one on the stream, but
Well, I'm an ageless Feywild reject, so I don't know. I've been around forever.
Please introduce yourself, ageless Feywild reject.
That's not my character, but hi, internet. I am Rachel Quirky, and I podcast. I do things. I'm also a performance artist and a professional wrestling acolyte. Sometimes I do color commentary, though, so I do have expertise in wrestling. Don't at me, Case.
Is it me now?
You're muted.
You're
Pat.
muted, Pat.
I was muted. Jordan will be up.
Hi, everybody. I am Jordan. You can find me on the internet at Lambertra. I play games on Exquisite Corpse Presents and Q Times. You might recognize me from the game that I host, Blackness and Dragons. And here's a secret, guys. We go into our session 0 for season 5 tomorrow night. So we'll be back very shortly. Very shortly.
Excellent.
Oh, is it me?
Yes, Jennifer.
Cool. Hi, I'm Jennifer. You can find me on socials at JenPeg, as well as every Thursday on Deekly Inc. playing Good Girl Metal.
She is such a good girl. I'm
She's
Susie.
such a good girl.
Yeah. You can't find me every Thursday anymore because Cash is
remember.
dead.
Oh.
Okay, she's fine. I just, yeah. but I do other stuff now because I don't work third shift anymore, and I have so many fun things
Yay.
planned, and it's going to be amazing and good. But right now, I do a podcast at UAP Cast, Uncommon Adventures, and we're in our 3rd season, and it's wild and ridiculous, and it's a lot of fun. Eventually, Pat will let me be on his podcast too.
We still stop
Maybe.
saying
Eventually.
that. Like I'm holding. No.
Pat needs to have Susie and I on Let's
Do you?
Rewatch.
No, we
Yeah.
talked about that. Do we have to have you separately or together?
Both.
Yes.
Both.
3
Yes.
separate
3 separate episodes
episodes.
and back to back because
Yes.
the format's so tight and just
You should do
doesn't
a
take up much time at all.
trilogy.
Yeah, but see, that's hard because there's so many
Oh.
movies I've never seen. Like I watched Pretty Woman for the first time last weekend, and that was
Oh damn.
I
I have not seen that.
Does
I
it
held up
hold
great, right?
up?
Yeah, it wasn't
No.
problematic at all, right? No.
what is it? It's Sandra Bullock, right? That's who it was. Yeah.
No,
she
Julia
holds up.
Roberts.
Fuck.
Oh, I
sorry.
agreed with you.
Julia
I was
Roberts?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
that movie
There's
is
like-
problematic as hell.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's one of
Oh.
my favorites. I watch it all the time. When they won't let her shop and then she comes back.
Everyone dreams of having that moment.
Mhm. It's good and it's bad. 10 out of 10.
Perfect. My kind of movie.
And before we jump in here, I'm gonna say again, yes. So we are raising money for gender justice. One of 2 ways. I'm about to drop, and I'll do this a couple times. A link in you can donate directly if you'd like to, or also just if you just want to give money directly to the source. Also, though, the channel is any bits or subscriptions or anything that is received. Oh, Hulu's. You're back. Do you leave? Yeah, I noticed. I'm on
I
it.
tried to log in, and apparently, if you tried to log in to talk to the chat,
To Twitch? I'm on Twitch. Oh, okay.
well, that's the thing. I forgot, and I just saw the login thing up on the top
Yeah.
of the StreamYard, so I clicked on that, and that just
Oh.
kicks you right out of the chat. Don't do that.
Well, you're back. It's great. What let's say is I just dropped a link in the chat, and I'll do it a couple of times throughout where you can donate directly to Gender Justice, which would be super rad of you. And also, though, any subscriptions or bits or anything that come to the channel during this, so we have our session now that we're going to play through, and then there's another one right after us at 6 p.m. Eastern. The channel's keeping none of that, so all of that is going to go on to Gender Justice as well. So if you got $1 to spare or more, that'd be great. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Tristan, for doing a bit.ly link instead of my behemoth monster link that I just.
I don't know. I love
My
how many
novel.
letters are on your link, Pat.
Mhm.
Just so many of them.
I mean, as a
combination,
writer,
yeah.
like I had to just make a novel out of that URL.
Verbose links. We love them.
Yes. All right. With that ado, we have a lot of fun things to play through today, so we're gonna jump in here. A quick intro to the setting. This is an original setting that I'm working on a series of adventures. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a professional writer of novels and RPG gaming, and I'm building a world out called the Wayward Shores. It is an archipelago of hundreds of islands in the middle of nowhere in an ocean, where lots of crazy shit happens, and it's like an adventurer's playground. The island, one of the largest known islands in the Wayward Shores, is Sunhold. There is a strip of lush, fertile land that rings the outer edge of the island. The inner 80%, however, is brutal desert. There are 4 major city-states on Sunhold placed along the coastline at the island's most eastern, western, northern, and southern points. The city names are, starting in the east and going clockwise, Dawn, South Meridian, Dusk, and North Meridian. Each city-state is controlled by a cadre of merchant nobility. There was one original family that controlled all 4 long ago, and they just self-proclaimed themselves to be of royal lineage. And as the family grew, so too did the factions within. The rulers, or Volk, of each city today, that's the title they've bestowed upon themselves, are distant cousins. However, they dislike and distrust each other, and alliances between them are broken in the same breath as they're forged. Our story today takes place in the city of North Meridian, a beautiful metropolis of polished sandstone with spiraling towers reaching toward the sky. The calm waves of the northern coast drift lazily back and forth across the shoreline. But this story does not start on the beautiful beaches or magnificent docks or even in a tavern. Nope. this story starts in the jailhouse of the city guard. Light from the early morning sun creeps into the holding cells from a barred window 15 feet above this cold stone floor. The door to the cell block bursts open, and in stomps the head jailer, a ruddy-faced man with a sizable gut hanging over his belt. He stomps over to the first cell, one housing a large, super strong Wayama. A Wayama is a humanoid, aquatic, amphibious creature indigenous to the Wayward shores. With, in addition to their humanoid-like arms and legs, they each have two prehensile tentacles stemming from the backs of their arms. And instead of hair, they have short, violet blue hued tentacles. Susie, can you please describe this particular Wayama who's in this cell?
For sure. So her name is Miso. She is a 7 foot tall, which is kind of the max of her race. Very tall female Wayama. She's just kind of sitting there. Her prehensile tentacles kind of move with the movement of her respective arms, and she has her hair pulled back, which is made out of a bunch of little tentacles, into a very thick ponytail, and she's just kind of sitting in the middle of her cell. She has a tiny fire started. You don't really know how she got it going. There's not a whole lot to make a fire with in a tiny little cell. And she'll take something sharp that she shouldn't have, and she'll kind of cut some tentacles off of her little ponytail, very long ponytail, and she'll just start like roasting some little like calamari on a stick, just chilling.
Knock that shite off.
What?
You degenerate. Sit up straight when I'm talking to you. He bangs on the cells.
No. God, I'm trying to eat. You're so rude.
You gotta, bloody fucking Wayama. I can't believe we're dealing with these kind of folk. You'll be dealt with soon enough. I know what you did. He's got a clipboard. He's like tapping. I know what you did. You degenerate. Ugh,
yeah, you heard about that?
I can't believe you do such a thing. Right. And he goes on to the cell next to Miso's and starts rapping on, and he's yelling again. Hey, you on your feet, Jennifer. Who is he yelling at now?
Hey, could you learn some manners, though?
I don't need no manners from the likes of you, lawbreaker and scum.
Oh, is that what? Sure. You know, I'm sorry that we can't all have a face that only our mother could love.
That was really good. Are you hungry? Do you want a snack?
Oh, yeah.
Hand over a little stick of tentacle.
My mum does love me. You'll get that. You're going to sacrifice the day's rations for that kind of back talk.
That's fine. I got enough to spare.
Not you, but you too. I was talking to them, but now you too. You want to get on it? Hush. Wake up. Everyone on your feet. Let's go.
You see a tiefling who is like, for all intents and purposes, watermelon colored. Her hair is like green at the roots, pinkish at the ends. She's got 4 horns, and then little horns on her cheeks. Her tail is got like a little feather at the end of it with like a tattooed ring for every ship that she's been on.
Right. And Miso, we're going to leave that kind of in the ether exactly why Miso's in jail, because we'll come back to that in a little bit. But why are they here, Jennifer? Why were they arrested recently?
Right, is Marlo here? For thieving, for a burglaring.
Right. Bloody thief. See, you'd be lucky to keep them hands before the night's through. Chop, chop. His eyes almost glint with the thought of cutting your hands off. And then next to Marlo, Jordan, who is being woken up with him just banging on the bars again now.
Oh, my head. Can you knock it the fuck off?
Oi, wake up, you drunk.
And it is a petite sea elf, which, think about a normal elf, but she's kind of teal colored. She's got braids like I do. standard like piratey outfit. She's using her coat as a blanket, and definitely it was a long night.
Yeah. He's, if anything, the jailer, he's maybe slightly less just openly hostile towards you, because it's kind of, it's like look, on your feet, clear yourself off. You paid a fine, it'll probably get you out of here before day's business is through. I've been there before, but you got to learn how to hold your liquor.
Look, standing
God
upright
damn
is
it.
a tall order, my dude.
Right. Okay, just keep it together. I don't want to see you in here again. Oh, we've all been there, but fucking drunks and lash. And then next to them, Rachel, who is the guard waking up next, banging on the cells, if they haven't already woken up. Because
they're definitely awake, hanging out. You see in this cell a gray furred tabaxi with sea green eyes named Pickerel Weed. And they're not getting up. They're sitting there with their speaking of cats, my cat is here. Hello, baby. Hi. Sorry for the interruption. I just had to pet this butt.
Of course, you have to. Of course.
He loves me. I do have a question.
Yeah.
When I was arrested, did they confiscate my knitting needles?
Are they sharp?
They're knitting needles.
They probably, yes, they did.
Damn it. Fine. I'm not knitting then. But I am bedecked in a very long scarf that I have knitted, and a hat. And I'm just, what do you want to say to me, punk?
Right. What did you get arrested for again?
Sedition.
That's right. Oh, you, don't worry. I got nothing to say to traitorous folk like you.
That's okay. I don't want to talk to you either, class traitor.
No, I'm not a traitor. You're the traitor to the city. The folk of this city have done great things for us, folk. If it wasn't for them, we'd be swallowed by the bloody fucking
you're
sea.
You're really gonna vouch for the assholes who hoard all the wealth and leave the rest of us to want.
I'm
done talking to you.
They earned it. They got up. They pulled themselves up by them bootstraps, and they earned what they had. And we're just lucky. You're getting where you're going. There's nowhere to go. It's a 10 by 10 cell. The fuck you going?
I just turned around and looked at the wall.
Like, you didn't go anywhere. I can still talk to you. It's fine. It's right. Go ahead. See how it is. Fine. You'll get yours tomorrow at dawn. I see how it is. We just got to go through the motions of sentencing, get a magistrate in here. Can't fucking believe lots of you. So ungrateful to the great thing the Goyette clan has done for this city. If it wasn't for y'all, we'd be destitute. Ugh. And finally, to the final cell, because banging on the door, and has Charlie slept through all of this, or is Charlie?
No, I feel like Charlie is just sitting there hanging out. I feel like this is not Charlie's first time in jail, nor second, third, fifth time. Like Charlie probably spends the night in jail. Like this is where Charlie sleeps. Charlie is too damn poor and doesn't have any other place to sleep because they're saving all their money for a ship. So Charlie just actually crawls in every night and goes to sleep in the cell and locks themselves in because it's the safest place.
So the jailer thinks he's got he goes, you bloody
Charlie.
Yeah, well, I know. I know who's in my jailhouse. Well, I don't know what's going on inside my own. This is, my own place of work. Like I know who's here.
We wake up together 5 times a week. I don't understand, Phil. What's wrong? You see me today? You don't know me?
The name's Philandro, okay? You don't call me by Phil, okay? It's Phil sounds so like, oh, it's Phil. Like,
sorry. I got ahead of myself.
What are you doing? Did you just crawl in here again?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have any place to sleep last night, so I thought, Philandro's working in the morning, and I brought, and then Charlie pulls out a sausage roll and just chucks it at Philandro's face.
He grabs it. Actually, I'm gonna make a dexterity. He doesn't grab it. He misses it, but he picks it up off the ground, looks kind of left and right, line.
5 seconds.
Off. Yeah.
Really spending the budget wisely on the guards, aren't they?
What do you know about budget? You know
just
nothing.
Let them out.
Let who out?
Them.
No.
They're my friends.
They're monsters. They're traitors.
Monsters.
Philanderers.
I don't think so.
Whoa. That's some strong language, buddy. Monsters.
Yeah, absolute.
I don't know what half those words mean, but you're making it sound like it's not a good thing.
You know what
they're
saying.
The real monster is retributive justice.
And capitalism.
While this is happening
Fuck
too,
yeah.
just can everyone make me? I would like everyone to make me a perception check, real quick,
Oh.
please.
I would love
Great.
Wait,
perception.
Oh, wow. Got a
perception.
9.
Plus 0. I can do this. How
Math.
hard could it be?
Ooh,
17.
17.
6.
Okay. Everyone who
19.
got while this is happening and he's getting kind of worked up, you feel this weird. You kind of feel like rumbles from outside. This weird, very low rumble, kind of.
I was like, tummy rumbles or like thunder
Like-
rumbles?
Wait, it can't be
like
my
the
stomach. I
stone,
just ate.
like reverberations through the
Oh,
stone.
like stone
shit.
moving.
Yeah, you feel like just like reverberations through the stone. It's kind of like vibrations.
Oh, I don't think I rolled a 9. What did we have to roll? To
I
get
said
those?
15. If you're at about 15,
Oh.
he's like, look, you know what? I'm getting kind of sick of all of this. And as he's going, actually, it starts to intensify and you start to feel it. And then you start to hear muffled shouting and screams from outside. But it's very muffled. It's like very kind of like, it could be a crowd just excited about something. I don't know. Maybe like an impromptu performance has broken out because you're in this massive complex. The jailhouse is part of this massive like municipal palace type building. It's quote unquote a palace / like guardhouse / town hall, all of these things. It's this weird blend. The Gayettes, the clan that runs it's just this weird blend of like business and also faux royalty that they like to kind of marry the two things together. It's just a pure display of wealth and opulence. But so you're near the main square of the city where it's like this long drag of palm trees and fountains that lead to the shore, just kind of a middle, and you're right at the end of it in the middle, in the heart of the city. So there could be some kind of impromptu thing going on.
And
then-
they started flash mobbing. It's okay. I started flash mobbing. I ended up in the drunk tank.
It was a different kind of flashing, okay? You was out of line and inappropriate, and that's why you're in here now, and you're going to pay the fine and go out and learn how to get yourself together. Listen, I'm getting tired of all of it. I'm tired of eye rolls. I see you, catfolk person. I'm tired of just the disgusting, the filth, the nonsense, the thievery, Miso, you know what you did. Oh, I'm just getting sick of it. I'm just tired of all of it. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with all, even you, Charlie. He points to Charlie. Even you, I'm sick of you freeloading, just getting in here, getting your free place to sleep. Means you should be out on the fucking street where you belong. And in the middle of this rant, the ceiling bursts apart and a giant chunk of rock crushes Philandro, the jailer.
Man, well, I can cross his name off, not remembering that.
Yeah. And now you hear it very clearly through the big hole in the
Shit.
ceiling. It is screams of horror going on outside. The rumblings, it might as well be an earthquake right now. And more bits of rock fall. Some slams into your jail cells, slightly denting bars,
Ooh.
and the cracks beginning to kind of widen and grow in the ceiling of the jailhouse. So, what shall I do?
I need
Escort.
soup.
Go ahead.
You just hear Miso being like, I need soup. I need
Oh.
soup. I need soup. I'm looking around.
Well,
Do I see my weapon anywhere?
No, you do not see any of your
Oh,
weapons.
no.
I should mention too, anyone who has magic abilities, there is, you would know this already because it would be very clear to you. They're not completely stripped. There is up against the back wall this like gem on a ledge that emits a dampening field. So essentially, you're not 100% stripped of all your magical properties. It's not that powerful, but it just makes it much harder to actually succeed.
Is the gem like stuck there, or is it just sitting?
It is
on
like
it?
held in place. It's kind of like on like a piece of jewelry. How there's those little like prongs kind of holding it in place. You know, it's not just sitting there. You're not just. It's not gonna take like a gust of breeze to knock
But
it over.
can it be pulled out?
I mean, with enough force, it could.
How big is it? Can it be eaten?
Yes, my kind of D&D. How much can we
Eat the
eat?
stone. Eat the stone.
I'm not magic.
I mean,
it will probably
could-
help all of you.
Could we just walk around with a magic canceling gem in your stomach?
Would that give everybody that fights me disadvantage? 'Cause that would be so useful.
Eat the rock.
Susie, if you get out of this and you get your hands on it and you get it free and you want to attempt to swallow it, I'm going to give you a very fair chance to swallow it. And
Yes.
because Never in a
'Cause it's my
fucking
birthday.
million years would have thought of that. So
Oh, yeah,
I
happy
am rewarding
birthday.
you.
Nice.
And if you, yes, I am rewarding you. Even just for why don't you just take inspiration just for fucking thinking of that? 'Cause Christ.
Hell
You're
yeah.
You're too sweet, but I will.
Okay. So,
I'm thinking about eating the stone too. Do I get inspiration?
I'll just eat a stone. I have one right here. I'll
Yeah.
eat it. Just give me
Kidding.
another chunk of the ceiling breaks through, and I'm gonna roll to see who it's above.
Shit.
Susie, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Typical.
Okay, yeah.
I deserve that. I'm not even mad. Dexterity saving throw.
I assign numberage to each of you because I have a lot of random events and I just have to be able to. So.
I'm gonna go with a solid 10.
Okay. You take not much. 3 bludgeoning damage as some rocks hit you in the head.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy, nothing like crushing like the jailer, but just some pieces. So
Okay.
it also the ceiling is coming apart.
So while all of this is happening,
Yeah.
Marlo has taken off one of her belts and is trying to unlock her cell with the like little belty thing. What are those called? I don't know what those are called.
I know
The
what you're talking
buckle.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the buckle, the pointy part.
Why don't you make me some? What do you want to roll for that? Like, what do you think would be? Is there a skill or a straight dex? What would you like?
Pick your best one.
Mhm.
This is how D&D works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Persuasion. It's persuasion. I'm persuading.
Yeah.
I'm persuading the lock open with my fingers. No, I mean,
Sleight of hand?
sure.
Love that. Now, Pat, while that roll is happening, you say magic's hard. How, like, if I tried to cast a cantrip?
Yeah, the mechanics are I'm going to make you make an Arcana check first before you attempt the cantrip to see if it works at all.
Cool.
So
Love that. Love
what
that.
does a 25 get me?
You pop that lock
Anything.
and your cell door swings right open.
Cool. I go over to the gem.
Okay.
Can I like pry it out? Can I try to? Can I
With-
grapple this gem?
With a strength check, you can.
What is my strength? Okay. Oh, I have a +0 in strength. That's good. 11.
11 does not come. You feel maybe a slight wiggle with 11, but it's not coming loose. Rachel, did Pickleweed want?
Pickleweed wants to try. How squished is the guard? Are there keys on his belt?
Thank you for asking. Yes, you can see keys on the belt
Heck
of the
yeah.
guard. The guard is mostly squished. You can't see face, can't see head or torso, but like the side,
I'm glad.
like the little bit of his side of his hip is sticking out, and the key. Yes, you do see the keys.
Cool. Then, how far away is? I'd like to cast Mage Hand, but I don't want him to be too far away from me.
You're close enough for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
radical. Please let me cast Mage Hand and
while
grab key.
Mhm. You also can just so you don't see. Okay, you can also smash the gem. Can be broken. It's not indestructible, but for the sake of time. But yes, I need you to roll me an Arcana check first to see if you succeed.
Wait, what's my Arcana? That's gonna be a 7.
You try and you feel it. It's weird. It's like you feel the magic. But it's like I should do it. It's just something. It's weird. It's almost like pins
Makes
and
me
needles in your
itchy.
hand. Yeah, and it's like you should do it. It's like right there, just do it, and then you just can't though.
Would
Well-
someone have pointed out the keys to Marlo?
Oh, I'll do that. As if I do that, I'm itchy. Hey, person who's out. There's keys on the belt. Do you want to help us before
Yeah.
we get squished?
I get the keys and I start unlocking Miso's cell first.
Okay. Oh, this is a good thing you
Since
went
we
for her
share,
first because she was about to smash
Calamari.
with her face.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you. I mean, you have the keys. If you
Yeah.
want to unlock all the cells,
I
you
unlocked all the
unlock all the
cells.
cells. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Huzzah!
I'm gonna make you roll on how to key.
Role play unlocking every single cell.
Thank
Somehow
you.
able to unlock door with belt buckle. Cannot master using key though. Who knew?
What
Really
hard.
We're all out of the cells. Adventure over. Thanks for playing.
We did it.
Oh
We
man,
escaped
I had
prison.
planned this to be 3 hours. Yeah. No. So you are all out. You're still in the room. You hear like parts. You again, this scream. You hear again screaming. You hear the sound of rock breaking, like just that shattering sound of things, heavy things toppling and falling over. And weirdly now, you start to hear what sound like splashes, like of water. This is all happening outside.
Alondra puts her coat on, and can we see all the stuff that was confiscated from us? Like,
Yeah,
is it in the
where's the
same?
weapon?
You would have to
weapons.
leave the cell. You're in like a cell block, like a holding cell.
Okay.
You would have to. There's one door. You'd have to go through that door.
Is the door blocked by all the rocks and stuff?
It is not.
Okay, good.
Not yet.
Oh.
I opened the door.
Okay.
Or it's blocked.
You open the door.
You did
The hallway on the other side of the door is totally no.
Damn it.
You see, it's a hallway. It's a short hallway with that goes to a T intersection going left and right. There's nobody there. Looks desert. It appears to be deserted.
Does anyone have a familiarity with this particular jail? Where's the stuff kept?
I know where it is. I
Yep.
just put my stuff in there last night. So Charlie
Charlie would know.
takes
Yes,
everyone.
You're
over-
great. I like you. What's your name?
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. I'm Pickleweed. You can call me
You-
Pickle for short.
I hope this is not offensive, but you look like an old cat that I had that was my favorite cat.
Oh, thank you.
Lived on a ship its
I
whole
happen to be
life.
my favorite cat too. So
Well, that's always good because it's
We should all
important
be
that
our
we
own
love
favorite cat.
ourselves.
Mhm. Love that. Charlie, yes, you know exactly where
I
all the
take
stuff
everyone.
is held.
I give everyone a tour of the prison while we're going.
While Rock and Rebel is just like
Yeah. This used to be the break room, and there used to be some really good Danishes every Wednesday. I would sleep here on Tuesday night because I knew that Wednesday morning I could have a little treat, like a continental breakfast. But I guess that was only for me and not the people who were locked in there.
Yeah.
So, little unfortunate. But now it's a pile of rubble. But the armory, this way.
Okay. Do you all just go in and get your stuff? So
Yeah.
you all go in, and yeah, your equipment, things that were confiscated off you, weapons, magic items, is all kind of together in different shelves and hanging all together. While you're in there, though, you hear footsteps running by, and then another guard sprints by the open door to the room. And you hear like stop, it's kind of a skid, and then they come back, and they look in, and they look at all of you.
hello.
Hi.
He's like, "Yo,
You should
fuck
really
this!"
go check out that. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this. And he keeps running.
You don't get paid enough to stop us.
So true.
it's true. I really like you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
man.
Every place is corrupt except on a ship. It's the only honest place.
You hear his footsteps getting quieter as he's running. He's running.
It's just outside,
And then you
lightly
hear
stepping.
horrific pained shriek. And then it goes quiet.
Oh,
I'm sure those were unrelated.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's
Yeah.
fine.
That has nothing to do with us, guys.
That's in the past. We should move on.
As soon as the door opened and Miso could see her hammer, she would run over to her hammer and grab it and kiss it. And you just see this
Aw.
absolutely atrociously large hammer with metal, and it's got the word soup scratched into it. So she's happy
Aw,
now.
That's your
Aw.
soup. I thought you
Yes.
really wanted soup. I was just gonna sweat onto the sausage
thought she
roll
was
and
just
make a
hungry.
broth.
Oh, that's disgusting, but I would try that. That actually sounds kind of okay. No,
Dang
this is soup. Because when I hit people, it turns people into soup.
Well, that's
Yeah.
rad. I wish I had named this thing And Alondra is holding her trident because she has one of those.
Ooh, I got one of
And
those.
she's already put her sword on her waistband. And she also finds her confiscated bottle of champagne and says, "Hair the dog!"
Hooray! Pickle holds up their knitting needles and goes, "I call these my extra claws."
Oh my
That's
God.
absolutely
Starts-
adorable.
Starts knitting, cast
Oh.
mage hand just to do it, just to be like, "Did I do it? Does it work now?"
Does it work now? Because
It's my arcane
Did you? Well,
focus!
somebody has the stone.
yeah, no. The stone only work isn't for it, the radius is like the holding cells, like for the so yes, your magic is not dampened.
Cool. I
outside of
cast
the holding
mage hand and
cells.
I pet my own head.
Oh my
Speaking
God.
of, as you do that, you hear this like thunderous cracking sound and this tumble of rocks, and it's pretty obvious it came back from where you came that the holding cells has just been the ceiling is completely caved in at this point.
Wow.
Oh, did I put out my fire before I left?
I think the ceiling put out your fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
I
That would
think
have
it's gonna be okay.
been okay.
So
So
you're
bad.
in
Charlie
the
reaches out a hand and like scratches Pickle. Just can I call you Pickle? Right behind the ear.
Yeah.
It just
Knitting and purring and purring and knitting. Pickle.
you hear from outside. Oh God, why is this happening?
Yeah, we should probably go check out what's going on.
Should we though? Should we?
I mean, this room seems pretty safe. The ceiling isn't caved
A
in
little
yet.
bit of dust falls from the ceiling and
Uh-oh.
lands on Miso's head.
Oh no. Yeah, I guess we can guess. I'll go first. I can get hit in the head with a lot of stuff and still be okay. So,
I have a picture of what Miso looks like. Oh,
Whoop.
while Nika rejoins us, I'm gonna try something I've never done on stream. Okay.
oh my goodness.
Mommy, did that work?
Yeah.
Did it do it?
It did it.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's what a
Okay.
Wayama looks like. That's what. Yeah. Sweet, I did it. All right, now we're going. Now how do I get rid of this? Remove. you go.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
one moment. All right. Oh no, Nika's internet might have gone down. We're gonna continue.
Oh, no.
We're gonna so Miso is leading the way out, and like are you
Yeah.
leaving? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have soup now, so I'm fine. I can go anywhere. And yeah, and my little trident that looks like a little fork.
Okay. So you go out of the hallway, seems empty and quiet. You go
Do
down
we
the
see that
hallway.
guard?
You don't in the hallway you're in, but you go down to the turn and you turn. And yeah, you do actually now near the end of the hallway after the turn is a door that leads outside and it's open and you see the guard or the body of the guard
Yep.
or what's left of the body of the
Like
guard.
a Witch of the West style.
It's laying on the
Just feet.
ground
Yeah.
and it looks like
Yes.
it's like one arm and upper chest and neck and head have been like just pummeled or like flattened until there's like pulp or just like a wet flat mush.
It's kind of like when soup hits people. It kind of looks like that. It's pretty similar.
You know, it's just a really important reminder that we're just all blood balloons, you know, just
I don't like that. I don't like that phrasing. But yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, that's can I pickpocket him?
oh, I'm
He's
sorry.
got-
Balloons full of
Does
broth.
he have his pockets?
yeah, he has like half a body out from under the rock, right? That's
Oh, he's not under a rock. It's just body's there,
just
and
not-
it looks like
Oh.
his one arm and head have been smashed by rocks, but there's no rocks on top of him.
oh.
No, got it. But he
Oh.
does still have pockets.
Yeah.
He does still
Yeah.
have pockets. You don't find much. You find like a corn purse with like 5 copper in it.
Nice.
Standard issue, guard, like short sword.
Hmm.
Not much.
Yeah.
A whistle.
I want that
Like-
whistle.
They whistle. You can take the whistle.
I want the whistle. start
Add
filling with the
whistle to Pickle's
Hooray!
inventory, please, Rachel.
Will do. Thank you for this whistle. Thanks for the whistle.
Oh, I'm such a generous dude.
That's
Um,
gonna come back and be important later. I've already
you know what?
decided.
Mhm.
I will allow it. So yeah, you pickpocket. You can again. You can go outside. You can continue to explore this complex. It's up to you. You hear it's still shuddering. You hear again the sound of people screaming, things made of rock breaking or falling, and again splashing. You hear splashing.
Can I poke my head out of the door?
You sure can.
Is it the outside out there?
It's like the outside, yeah.
The outside. Okay, I would like
Okay.
to very gingerly poke my head out of the door
Mhm.
and assess what is going on.
Yeah. So, doing so, here's the scene that you see. So, what's nice is this door is kind of a side door that is along the west side of the building, and it's like an alleyway that leads to that big long square that leads all the way to the shore. So, here's what you see from your vantage point right now: is you see buildings broken, you see buildings falling over, you see a few narrow spires of very dark rock that seem to have like burst up from the ground, knocking things over. And you see the street is like wet, is got a few inches of water, like seawater on it, which is strange because you are a solid 300 more than that. You're a quarter. You are a solid quarter mile from the coast, the water. You're at the heart of the city, but the ground is wet.
Ground is wet. So something done come out of the water. I'm gonna get. Is this a kaiju situation?
We're gonna find out.
I'm gonna turn back and say just based on what I have seen, I think we have a kaiju situation.
Oh, I don't love that this morning.
I don't know what that means.
Big monster from
Oh.
water.
Oh,
Big
so like
bear.
me?
It seems. I could be wrong though. I do have very high intelligence though. I am a wizard.
It's a good thing one of us does. It's not me. Well, I mean that's fine. I've fought plenty of big, wet monster things. I mean, you just hit them a bunch and then they kind of go away. I think. Yeah.
The ground, it's been shaking pretty consistently on and off. It's almost constant now. Just kind of this like constant vibration
Should we
beneath
be
your feet.
up high or should we be down low? I don't know in this because I can swim really
We
good.
should-
You guys don't look like you can swim really good.
We should not be in this building. Like things keep falling in this.
Yeah, we
Building?
should not be
Yeah.
inside the thing.
Outside.
Yeah, outside.
Is that gonna be a problem with your fur? Sorry, I don't know if that's
Oh no, I don't have any problems with water. It's
okay.
cool.
Can't just
Yeah.
ask about fur.
It's fine. I'm used to it. As long as you're not asking about my gender, it's great.
The hallway behind you all starts to collapse. Again, you don't have to go outside. There are more of the building. There's a lot bigger building. There are you can find stairwells to go up. You can go
Nope.
outside.
I like
We're good
outside.
outside. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go
Let's-
Okay.
outside.
Less stuff to fall on head. Outside good.
Okay. So you all go outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Nika's back.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi. I
We're
fell through
outside
the
now.
floor and I pop up right outside.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You made it.
Convenient.
No, also they're all literally you just came in, we're stepping outside. So basically what happened is you got your equipment. The guard that saw you were getting your equipment, you found him near the doorway and he looks like he's been crushed by rocks,
Oh,
but he's not. There's no rocks on him, but there were no rocks on
Okay.
top of him. Like he's
Wow.
like pulp like
ghost
pulped.
rocks. Spirit
And,
rocks the ones were.
Pickle did a little bit of recon and saw like seawater, like a few inches of seawater across the ground, saw some buildings being broken, saw some crazy weird spires of rock that had like protruded from the ground, and you all decided to go. More of this building is starting to kind of crumble, and you all decided to step outside.
Perfect. I love it.
So you do that. You step out, and yeah, there's little splishes and splashes because it's just like an inch or two of seawater at your feet right now. Is by the way, are all of you wearing boots or shoes? Is anyone barefoot? No
have
reason.
boots on.
No reason.
I have on
She'd be wearing-
shoes.
She'd be wearing boots.
I'd
know.
assume that
No.
I wear boots because I wear everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. She'd probably be similar to the photo you
Mhm.
showed, because she
Okay.
would need it to swim better, to have her little feet flippers out.
Yeah. Okay.
Alondra took off other things, not her shoes.
Okay.
Charlie
Alright.
still has boots on, I think. Methinks.
Good to know. So just miso right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are, as you kind of all come out, you get a better view. So you're kind of on the side of the building you were in, and if you look to the north toward the coast, there, that's where this long stretch of just this like ridiculous, it used to be the display of opulence, like ornamental fountains, trees lining it. It's kind of a city center market. Most of that is gone now. Looking out toward the coastline, there was this huge construction of docks, like this whole complex dock, for all the different ships coming and going port. That's gone. What is crazy is it used to be just this flat crystal blue stretch of ocean on the horizon. You see this semicircle, what looks like, of dark rock, thousands of feet high, that seems to have risen up from the depths. And it's almost like it's almost like a semicircle going around the coastline of the city, and it's like rising. You can watch it kind of slowly moving, and then it's like pushing the ocean water, like into the city. So the coastline is fully submerged, and the thing, it's like you can tell it's like deeper the closer to the coastline you get. But it's like these rocks are rising out from the ocean themselves, pushing the water of the ocean into the city. You hear again screaming, things breaking. You see over there, you see a building just kind of crumble, implode in on itself.
That was not like that last night, right?
No, I
I
wouldn't
think
notice.
so.
No.
Okay.
High ground?
I was gonna say high ground, but buildings seem to have a problem with remaining upright. Is there a natural hill or something?
Like a cliff.
Like
maybe.
high ground, maybe not high in a building, high ground,
Mhm.
but rocky
There-
hills or whatnot.
There are lots of like palm trees and lots of trees that seem to be doing okay. Some are getting knocked down. As you do this, as you're talking about this, you hear kind of this like dull splish splash, splish splash, and kind of in front of you, like 30 or so feet, kind of from around the building, this what looks like kind of a normal elven man starts walking, but he's facing. You're looking north. He's facing west. He's kind of walking, and he looks kind of normal. He's kind of got this like slow, lumbered walk to him, just kind of like not going anywhere, just kind of meandering, walking. You're looking this way. He's walking that way, about 30 feet in front of you.
Sir?
So, Marlo's
cousin.
yeah. So
Hey, cousin,
the person
all else
stops,
related.
and they stop, and instead of just turning their head like a normal person, they turn their whole body. Just kind of like turn their whole body, and the whole right half of their body is rock. It's like rock has like come up, and like it's like eating that. It's like just like rock has like come up. Like their skin is made of dark brownish charcoal rock that's like kind of come, and their mouth like half opens because half of it is like closed by a rock, and just kind of this guttural howl comes out, and it starts lumbering towards you, and then you hear other splish splash coming around the corner as three more of these. Again, it looks like they were a human, an elf, a dwarf, and a Wayama, but they're like half rock.
So
I need you to roll
is this-
initiative.
No.
Oh, good. Great.
No.
Yeah, roll it. Yeah,
I
That-
care to go
not.
back to prison where it is safe.
Oh, the prison's gone.
But it was safe before it was gone. There were no rock face people. I got a nat
16.
20.
7.
3.
So I hear Charlie had a 20.
I got a nat 20 plus my 4, so 24 total.
Okay. Did anyone else have a 20 or higher? Who had 15 to 20?
17.
16.
Okay. 10 to 15. All right. Alondra, I saw you had 3. Rachel, what did Alondra get?
7.
7. All right. So
Lucky
This is
number
initiative,
7.
right?
this is initiative.
Ah, good. I'm going like
We're playing D&D.
What? I thought we were just
Yeah.
Since when?
Here we go.
the fuck.
Why the fuck didn't you tell us, Pat?
Charlie, you're up. You see these 4 that like used to be just maybe normal people, and they're just like, but they're like half rock, kind of like loping towards you. No light in the eyes, just kind of, and they're letting out these guttural howls.
Okay. Is there one that is particularly closer to us than the others?
The first one you saw, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Yes.
move closer to them and I say, "Sir, I move closer to them, but Pat, you know I'm gonna have my daggers out because we're not gonna approach this without them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just say, sir, are you okay? Do you need help? Are you injured?
How close are you to them when you do this?
Well, I'll walk towards them, so I will be within melee range, so I can attack them if they lumber towards me in a threatening or aggressive manner.
If they make an aggressive, you're saying you're gonna.
Yeah.
They make a very aggressive move. That the hand that's
Okay.
just made of rock tries to swing at you. go ahead and
Oh,
make your
well, maybe
attack.
that's a handshake where you come from, but that's a little fast for me. Okay, I will do a stab with them.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay.
15 plus 4 is a 19.
They both hit.
Bonus. Perfect. Amazing. Let me get my little D4 here and my little D8. 3, 5, 4, 9 damage total.
Okay.
And it is, I don't know, does it matter if it's like piercing
for
or
these.
anything? Okay.
Not for these.
Cool.
Excellent. The one who's in front of you tries to swing at you. Where is the thing I need? There it is.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I also have I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Oh, what's okay? Wait, what are you throwing them or are you like quick slashing? with
I'm
them? What
quick
are we-
slashing them. So I also have sneak attack, so they take an extra 10 damage. So 19 damage total.
Oh, okay. So you get them like so if you want to describe it, what's it look like when you put this whatever the fuck this is down? And it falls?
So Charlie throws one dagger in the side and it gets kind
Yeah.
of lodged in the rock, and they're trying to get the dagger out with the rapier, and they kind of like shift their weight, but the way that they do it is in such a way that it's a slicing motion, and they accidentally whoopsie cut the head off too, while trying to free the dagger.
Nice. Excellent. So you see this you'll see Charlie run forward and and give fair, one last chance kind of while they're readying their attack for whatever the hell this is. And obviously it shows aggression, and then Charlie makes quick work just with some stabby stabs. Also, I've been playing with a thing, if y'all want to do it now, where I love to reward like colorful language describing combat. So if you like describe what you do, I'm gonna give you a +1 bonus to hit and to damage. So instead of just saying like I hit it with my longsword, like the more description you do, I'm gonna give you some +1s because I love to encourage that.
And then whenever his head comes off, instead of blood, pebbles and gravel fall out of his
There
head.
you go.
Yeah.
Um,
From the back of the initiative, you just hear Pickle go, I really, really like you.
Miso, you just witnessed this, and you got 3 more bearing down on the group. 3 more, but maybe used to be people and have become these weird people rock abominations.
That looked incredibly easy. I want to try that. And she's gonna rage.
Okay.
And what's the closest one?
It used to be. It's a dwarf
Huh.
man that's now
Nope.
part rock.
Too short. Can't see it. Next. What we do? Oh, you're
Can you
drinking.
physically not see it, or do you
Correct.
not see it?
Absolutely.
Too small,
Miso
don't
doesn't
matter.
see anything beneath 5 feet tall. It just doesn't
Nope.
exist.
This
Oh
is
my God.
canon.
I forgot about that. Yes,
Uh-huh.
Miso doesn't look down ever. That's gonna be really fun in a minute here. But
Wow.
there's also a human.
Okay, that'll do.
You're gonna take an opportunity attack from the dwarf one as you walk past it, which is closer to get to the human.
Well, then I will notice them. But as of right
Okay.
now,
Maybe you don't, because I'm assuming
if it
an 8
misses, it wouldn't.
an 8 misses you.
Nope, absolutely no idea that they're there.
Okay.
Okay.
So you all see this big Wayama with a big warhammer just walk right past one
like,
of
step over them.
just step over, and it like lunges and tries to like hit her and
Oh my
completely
God.
whiffs, and then there's a humanoid one, and you're gonna try and do a bash on them.
I would love to. Yes. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does.
Excellent. So, I had a D12. I rolled a 1.
No.
No plus? Or, like,
Yeah, a 1 plus, so 4 total damage.
okay.
I probably go for the shoulder and not realizing how sturdy the stone bits of it are. It doesn't
Mhm.
really do anything. Probably just bounces off. Maybe
I
chipping some stone here
Yeah.
and there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
kind
My
of
turn.
stone is this? Can we use it for landscaping later?
We're gonna
Yeah,
need it.
it's like this really pretty like dark charcoal color.
Ooh.
It's the type of stuff where you
Mm.
would you'd pay like ridiculously overpriced at like a landscaping company.
Perfect.
Can I add it to my Precious Gem collection?
Yeah.
Yes, sure. You pick up a piece.
Oh, I forgot I'm
really
raging,
funny.
so it's actually 5 damage.
Nika,
Oh.
you're speaking my reality right now because they built our neighborhood on like an old quarry, so I'm constantly digging up stones that would cost me like $50 and then using them.
Nice.
Like, oh, look at this.
Put
Put
this
you over
in the
here.
garden.
Yeah.
Amazing. Can we break open someone and find a geode?
Oh,
Give it a shot.
I'll try.
I love geodes.
Let's
Miso,
start a
is that-
craft fair, crystal craft fair kind
Yes,
of thing.
I'm in. I already knit. I'm in.
Wait,
Somebody want to make
in-game?
soap?
Yeah,
After
in
this is all done,
game.
you're
Like,
gonna say, yeah.
we can trade. We can
I
become
don't
a
know what you
trading
have
ship.
planned. Yeah, but we're gonna start a little trading crystal empire.
Love us.
Oh, that is Miso's turn. But
There's
Okay.
Charlie in the
Because
back just
it's
collecting
plus-
the stones.
Yes.
it's 5
They need
damage
the pretty
total because I
ones.
forgot I was raging.
Okay.
Pat.
Marlo,
Question.
answer.
So I have 2-weapon fighting. I was wondering if I use, because my hand crossbow functions as a one-handed weapon, does that count towards my 2-weapon fighting if I use it in melee?
You're gonna use your crossbow in melee,
Yes.
like to hit with like you're gonna shoot with the crossbow because that
I'm
would be
gonna use it in melee.
like to smack someone with it.
Sure.
If you punch them with it and then shoot them at
What?
the point blank, you can do that, right?
What if you made a bayonet? Sorry,
That's it.
I'm
Yeah.
trying so hard not to say a bayonetta. What if you made a bayonet at the end of the crossbow so you can just stab in melee, and that way you can use your crossbow in melee?
Well, right. So what
Really cool.
I am trying to do
Sell it at the craft fair.
It's got a
what
crystal dagger at the end.
is the
I
who's
love it.
closest?
The dwarf one that Miso just stepped right past.
Okay. Well, I'm
And
going
he has his
to...
back turned to you because he tried
Is
to
he
attack
like
me.
half stone and then like half dwarf?
I mean, it's not like perfect. It's not like
Well, yeah.
Two-Face, like perfectly down the middle. But yeah, just it's about half and half. But it's kind of like it's kind of like maybe it's more flesh a little bit here, and then like there's like a stretch of rock that cuts across. You know what I mean? It's kind
Yeah.
of haphazard. Yeah.
What I'm trying to do is I want to use a dagger to like slice at the stone and then probably it gets stuck. So I'm trying to pull it out. with my hand crossbow hand, which goes off. So the crossbow kind of shoots into his like dwarf eye as I'm like pulling the dagger out. Does
yes,
that work?
do it.
Yes?
Absolutely
Sweet.
do it.
Okay.
Roll to see if yes. Hell yeah, do it.
Roll to see if yes.
D&D. Roll to see if yes.
Yeah.
It's my favorite player part.
24 to hit.
Yes. That's you do but it's 2 attacks.
Dagger with
Okay.
the dagger for
So you get
right now.
you stab you stab him.
9 damage.
Okay.
And then a natural 20 to hit.
That does, believe it or not.
Hell yeah.
7 damage with my
Okay.
hand crossbow that I have.
Is that with the double
like-
the damage dice too?
Oh no.
'Cause
So what did I roll?
you told me 7.
Yes. 10 damage. No. I can't math. I rolled a 4 and a 3 and I have a +3.
7,
That's
10.
10. That is 10.
Okay,
That's
yes.
it.
Yeah, so you do this. So okay. So Marley, you do this. You stab with the dagger, you pull
Yep,
it out of the
I,
rock,
like,
you
slice,
jab the
and then-
crossbow bolt into its eye, and
Yep.
it must have gone far enough to like hit the brain or something because it drops.
And then I like stick my boot on his face and like
Yeah.
pull my crossbow arrow out.
Yeah. Real quick, as all this is happening, I need Pickle and Alejandro to make me to make me dex saving throws.
Dex throws? Cool.
As the building behind you collapses and debris starts to fall near you to get out of the way.
Where's my dex?
15.
Okay, Alondra, you dive out of the way.
18.
18. Pickle, you get out of the way just so nimbly, like it's not even a thing.
It was
It's
like, this is
yeah.
a little flip wizard.
Yeah.
I get a little bushy and then I just like smooth it all down, like when my cat gets scared. Like, oh god.
The one who is Miso, you are fighting, tries to smash you with its rock hand, and it misses. It's
Yeah.
just slow. It's lumbering. It's out of the way. And then there's the last one, which used to be an elf person. Charlie does a 16 hit your AC.
Me?
As it's Charlie.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
All right. You are going to take 6 bludgeoning as it punches you right in the chest with a big,
Damn.
heavy rock hand.
That's so mean. Why would you do that?
Before we go, and then Miso, can you make me a perception check real quick, please?
Yeah.
Wow.
20. Natural.
20. You feel all right. Okay.
Woo.
You feel something kind of weird down on your feet, and you look down, and it looks like it's like this little. It's like, how am I gonna describe this? It's like moss or algae. I'm curious. Everyone
Algae.
here.
I
Algae
say
or
algae.
I see algae.
Algae.
I say
Okay.
algae, but I believe in the power of our language to transcend pronunciation.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
If it was like green, you would confuse it for moss or algae, but it's like dark, and it almost looks like if the rock that you're seeing all of these people and the spires and the big mountains rising, if like it was like moss or algae made of like the same color material. It's kind of, and it's like on your feet, and it's like kind of like kind of creeping, like it's like all over your feet.
Oh, thank God we were wearing shoes.
Oh no.
And if you
Miso's not.
Charlie, it's your turn. Miso's gonna think about what you're gonna do there.
Okay. Who's closest to me now? Dwarf or humanoid?
The humanoid that
Okay,
tried to hit you, or that did hit you, punched you in the chest.
Okay. Oh, I thought they were dead for some reason. Why did I think?
You killed
Wow.
one, but there's another one.
Maybe. Okay. 18. Oh, and
Yes, that-
6. I don't think that other one will hit. 6.
You hit with the first. Yeah, you hit with
Okay.
one of them.
18. Sorry, 17.
Damage?
Yes.
Oh, what's it look like when you like kill this thing?
So it stabs or it punches Charlie, and Charlie turns and grabs the one arm with their rapier, and it like the rapier, or sorry, grabs their hand with one arm, and then with the hand with the rapier holds it out and like pulls them in and pushes the rapier in through them, and then gives the dagger like up under the armpit, like just as the last like and like skewers them like you would a meatball taking it out of the crock pot.
Awesome. So they drop. Miso, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Or Charlie, Charlie, is that everything?
Yeah.
It's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Charlie hit the one that I was attacking, or a different one?
No, different one.
Okay. I would like to see the gross stuff about to touch my feet, get super creeped out, do a little jump.
It's on your feet.
It's on my feet. Can I jump out of the water?
You're gonna land right back in the water unless you jump
Okay,
out of something.
I would like to jump out of
You
the
can. Yes, you can jump out of the water.
Okay.
For a second. Like,
You want to jump somewhere else? Maybe I can jump somewhere else, Patrick. I would like to jump. I would like to jump out of the water. Pat, get off my feet. Pat. I would like to cast Shape Water, turning the 5 feet cube that I'm standing on into ice, please.
okay.
Make your toes cold?
I know that's fine.
Will you get hypothermia?
I'm not.
So you do that, and he
That is a
jumps up,
fancy
and
trick,
then
man.
a little 5-foot patch of the water just like freezes. Now you're standing on this little ice island that is going to start melting unless it's magically held in place. But you still have the black stuff on your feet.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything about that?
Well.
And do you point it out or do you mention it? Because you are still in combat. There's still
I know.
Yeah.
Well, Okay. Well, the water is frozen for an hour. I guess that would probably knock me out of raging, which is frustrating.
I'll let you take it back.
No. I mean, no. I already did it. I'm staying on the ice. But you see Miso jump out of the water and freak out and be like, it's touching me, please get it off my feet. You guys, I thought the ice is not, it feels so gross. Do
you do anything to try and like get it off?
I like kick out my feet like you know when a cat steps in water and they're like nah. Like I do that.
Just by kicking it, you don't like use your hands or a tool or anything?
I don't want to touch it with my hands. I probably
Okay, well just kicking your feet does not shake it loose.
You're not. Help me.
She really shakes it.
Yeah,
So hard.
I guess I would take the weapon that I don't necessarily care about because I don't want to get soup infected by this awful thing. And I would take out my little trident that is canonically the size and shape of like a fork. And I would try
Is it a fork?
It's not. It's
okay.
It's legally a trident. But yeah, it's a fork, and it and I guess I'll try to scrape my feet, because it's like a plant. I'm in my brain. I'm assuming it's it's similar to like tar, but I guess that's not right.
At this point, you are able to scrape it off. It feels kind of sticky and tacky, but you are able to kind of get it off.
Is it stuck to my trident?
Some of it, but it kind of seems to slip off that pretty easily too.
Okay. Well,
you're able to do that.
She would like try to like clean it in the water that's off of her little ice, completely disregarding the guy that I'm attacking. Yeah. I would say there's something gross and black and touching my feet in the water.
Okay. Marlo, it's going to be your turn unless you have something else you want to do because there is one more left right in your face. Marlo, it's going to be your turn unless there's anything you want to do. Miso, like a bonus action, I'll let you.
Bonus action. I could do a bonus action, I think.
While you're looking at that, just double checking real quick. All of you, when you hear Miso yell it out, if you look down, you do see the same stuff clinging to your boots.
Oh,
Yeah. Do I have I have an empty vial. I'm not gonna ask. I have an empty vial in my bag. I scoop it into the vial, the little
Okay.
black stuff, and put it like the stopper on there. And
Do you scrape off whatever else is on your?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. When
I would think that Alondra has like a pirate sash tied around her waist,
Mm-hmm.
and she unties it and throws it at Miso. Use this. Don't touch the ugh.
Okay, Miso will catch it and she'll just sit down on her block of ice to wrap it around her feet. Feel free to opportunity attack me, Pat. I'm just really not focused on the guy anymore. I'll forgive you. Wait, how am I going to tie this with both of my feet? Starts tying her
I mean, you're not.
together.
I wouldn't get a chance opportunity because you haven't moved out of. You're still in the same 5 foot square spot. So, no, it's not. And it's another turn. So it's Marlowe's turn.
Okay, good.
So we all see this stuff like on our boots. Is it climbing up our boots, or is it just there?
It seems like it's moving. It seems like it's having trouble. It seems like it's trying to climb slowly. Yes.
Can I like? Are there any of the rock people near us still? The one by Miso, is it?
There's one left. Yes, right in front
Okay.
of me. So. Mm-hmm.
Can I like scrape it off of my boot with a dagger and just fling it at the rock person?
Sure.
Does that do anything?
I would say you just do it, and it seems to like hit the rock person, and then just kind of like blend in and like mesh with the rock that's already covering half their body, and kind of absorb into it.
Oh. Can I throw my dagger at the rock person?
Yes. We'll say the flinging of the whatever was a bonus action.
22 to hit.
You hit.
7 damage.
All right. What's it look like?
So I've flung it at the rock person and then have taken my other dagger and like scraped whatever was left off and like flung that dagger at the rock person.
Okay.
And then I go over and I like pull my dagger out.
Okay. They topple back and with the water and splash still. You all are so we're out of so as of right now, as if to punctuate, there's like a moment of stillness, and then you hear another chorus of shrieks and screams from echoing through the city, and then you hear the crumbling of another building, and then you also hear splish splashing behind you. And you turn around and you see a woman come out from around a corner, and she is late middle-aged, dressed in just incredibly fine silks. Her dark hair is pulled back in a very tight bun. She has rings all over her fingers. She's got 5 necklaces around her neck, and she kind of tiptoes up to you, splashing through the water. She's like, "Oh my, thank you so much. That was amazing. We have to get out of the city, please. Come with me." Who lives in this city? Who like actually lives here? Charlie, you've been living here.
I guess you could call it living.
Mm-hmm.
Spending my nights, wasting my days.
Yeah.
I'm just vacationing.
I don't live here.
Well, actually, you know what? It doesn't. But I would imagine you don't live here. Pickle probably very much recognizes this woman.
Oh yeah, did you see my sour fucking face?
Yeah.
This is one of the fucking aristocrats, isn't it?
This is
Oh.
the high bulk of the city, the highest ranking official of the city, the de facto. If there was a monarch, this would be them, and her name is Tayin Gayet, and she is very, very rich, very proud. Again, just highest ranking. If this city had, like I said, they don't have a king or queen, but if they did, she would be it. Like, oh my. And she also sees you all. I didn't mention this is on me. I had mentioned there's little head bangles on your wrists they don't do anything. They just mark you as you've been arrested.
Mm.
They don't have any kind of other magical properties, but she's just, oh, that was, yes, they were after me. Thank you so much. Oh, she sees those bangles. She's like, oh, I see. And then also she sees me, so it's like, oh, honestly, you know what? I didn't really have much of an issue with it, but there was the whole politics of she slept with my niece, the vice princess, who's married. It's a whole thing. It was a business arrangement. We had to make an example of you. Nothing personal. We try to, anyway, that being said, this can all be, wiped away. Here's the thing. I have a private boathouse east of the city proper with a boat with some valuable. I will pay each of you. We'll get those bangles off. We'll wipe the slate clean.
You got cheese?
I got so much cheese. So much cheese. You like cheese? Yeah. I've
Hard
got
cheese?
a brie.
Soft
I've got
cheese?
a Gruyere. I've got a nice blue. I've got a Gorgonzola. I've got a smoked Gouda. I've got a non-smoked Gouda. If you don't really like the smoke, and I will pay you each 1,000 gold. If you just get me
10,000.
out. We could talk about it. Maybe I can see what I got.
We could talk, or we could take your shoes off and put it in the black mold.
I mean, what black? I mean, yes, probably we'll have to inspect all of these buildings for black mold after all the water damage. But we should go. So how would you like to? My honor guard that's usually around me, some strapping fellows with swords. They're all dead, and they've become like them. Those things that you just dispatched. So I mean, how? I know. Should we? What do you say? You look like a tough, rough and tumble menagerie. Should we go? And I'll pay you handsomely and again absolve of all crimes. We need to get out of the city. Post haste.
I like that
we
she
feel
thinks she's in
kinda
a position to
chill.
bargain.
Yeah. Hi, hello. Pickerelweed. You might have seen my drawings.
You're the one with the pamphlets that you cheeky icy ass. Okay, I know.
No war but class war.
You just
like I say.
You want to reward laziness. I understand. It's okay. It's
Oh boy.
I prefer people who work for what they have. And, you know what? This would be a great discussion on my boat, my private boat. We could have this discussion about politics and socioeconomics.
Or
and
we
it could
can
be
not
most
have that
invigorating.
discussion, and we can take your boat, and you can stay
It
here.
will not sail. They won't let you anywhere near it.
We need someone to sail the boat. I was born on
I'm
a
talking
boat.
about the
My
platoon
mother
of
was born on
guards
a boat. My
on it.
grandmother was born. Every woman in my family
Oh.
was born on a
Put
boat.
the platoon
How
of guards in the
pedestrian.
sea.
Sorry.
No, it was actually very boatarian of us.
Clever. I didn't necessarily mean you didn't have the ability to sail, as in sense you wouldn't be able to because of the platoon of guard I keep stationed at that boathouse.
That's
And
fair, but did you see us dispatch the rock people?
I did, and yes, they had rock. They weren't necessarily that. I know. I recognize that person ran the haberdashery down the road, so it's not like these are. That
had great
one
hats.
was a butcher, and that one had a jewelry shop. Actually, I got this one from them. Said, "Oh, poor Lucilla." But
your warranty's probably not good anymore.
my
What are you gonna
point
do
is-
now?
Oh,
What a lovely display of wealth you got there.
lovely, yes. Tell you what, we can even talk about that too. I have so much there. If we could just get out of the city, that'd be great. I would love to leave here and not be here.
Unrelated to like your begging.
Yeah.
Not to make this awkward. Is your niece on the boat?
Or in the boathouse?
No, I
Now,
think
these are the important
she's
questions.
she went on mandatory holiday. We had to get
So
her.
she's safe.
Yes,
I
very
have
safe.
no motivation to help this woman.
That's fine.
Okay, I was please, we're gonna sidebar for a second.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
listen.
gonna have ourselves a little huddle.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, but what if we take her to the boathouse and then we take over from her? Then we could rule and we could be the High Volk and we could make the changes that we want to see.
I mean,
Or-
we could just get to the boat and throw her overboard once we're there. Like, problem
that was
solved.
the other option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all
And
that
then we
way-
just have a good litty time on the beach house.
Like
Yeah.
this woman's
It
power
is-
is no longer. Her entire island's just fucked. So
It's ours now.
let's go
Well, she's
vote.
got all that cheese. She's got to have some smoked meats and some fruits too, guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, snack time.
I bet she got a pickle or two. No offense, but an
I
actual
love
pickled
pickles.
vegetable.
Yeah, maybe some almonds. Come on.
Mm,
Okay.
a nice charcuterie board.
Yeah, I bet she's got a thin, crispy ass little cracker too.
Mm.
Fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
We
Um,
agreed to help the woman to get food.
snacks.
Snacks.
Listen, the way I see it, she knows the way to the boat. All we gotta do is guard her ass till we get there. Then we're on a boat.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't want her niece to be mad at me either. That was kind of a fun thing that we had going on for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I guess.
What if
yeah.
she lied? What if her niece is there?
We're gonna throw her
Then
overboard
I
later.
get snacks
And
snacks.
niece.
And a
Yeah.
snack.
Snack on
You
snack.
get snacks and snack.
I guess we should. I don't know what else to do. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to go over there.
Okay, so we will take you to the boat. Lead us the way.
To the boat.
Excellent. It is east. It is that way. I was hoping maybe the big one could go first, but it is that way. And maybe I'm in the middle, and we kind of do like a little circle around.
You want to be the soft,
me.
niggity center?
Sure.
You want to be
That's the
behind or
metaphor.
after the nuts?
The big one has
Oh.
a name.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure your niece told you, but it's fine. I'll go first.
She did. I didn't really listen. I was doing damage control with the whole political marriage. Had to shore up
Mhm.
things. Strong.
Yeah,
important
you're
alliance.
definitely not the bad person in this scenario.
Yeah, you definitely,
Thank
you
you.
definitely, you
Anything
definitely
wrong.
didn't deserve
Thank you.
all the
Thank
pamphlets.
you.
and the-
Listen, I
the-
just try so hard to, create
I
positions
walk
of
and I go,
employment.
Yeah.
I'm walking.
I
and-
follow.
I try to
I
create
pick up a hat
opportunities, and I've
from a
tried so
body.
hard. Yes.
I pulled my
Um,
jacket out from underneath her. I didn't know that she was on it, but she brought it down, like caught on her shoe, like toilet paper.
Yeah.
It's a very
Um,
thin jacket.
the water's still very, very shallow. It's just edges, but where it was like maybe like 1 or 2 inches. It's now like 6 inches deep.
Oh,
I can.
And there's just like the black stuff everywhere.
I can.
If you're looking for it, you will see like weird trails of it, like try to cling on to your feet unless you do something about it. Yeah.
I can. It is a cantrip, so I can just do it all the time. If I go first, it'll just be ice. And we'll just walk on the ice.
you're just like Ayaka in Genshin. Whenever she goes, whenever she moves, everything's turns on ice, and then whenever you go in the water, you can turn it on ice, and then it just like makes you go so fast. It's so fucking cool.
So bad.
That's. I'm just gonna rip up this mechanic for the LG here. Then, no, I love. No, I love it. So you do that. I'm gonna say you don't even, except for every so often you have to pick Taina up because she just falls and slips on the ice and falls and splashes.
Typical. Do we have
So-
to pick her up?
Can
you
we
don't have
just
to.
yeah?
You can just- yeah.
Unfortunately, she's the key to this boat situation.
We tell her it's like a sled thing, and we just like drag her because it's easier.
Drag her on the ice. I love this. It was delightful.
So is that you're just kind of gonna walk and like keep?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you go, you see, you get better views. Again, it is out there, coast. It's just rising ever higher. This like mass of rock and more water is pushing in, and more of the city is just basically being like swallowed by the ocean. And you hear again screaming. Sometimes you see off in the distance, you see bands of these rock former people that are like part rock, part people, just kind of meandering through.
Sorry, is Brett Michaels there? It just like
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen.
Yes. So you do that. You I'm gonna say, as far as montage, you even have to encounter I'm gonna say you come to, it goes well for a little bit. You get out of kind of the main drag, and then you go a few blocks east, and then you come to a point where a building has collapsed, and there is a absolute mass of well over 100 of these rock humanoid hybrid types just between, just kind of milling about,
Just hanging out.
just kind of, some are just standing still, staring off at nothing. Some are roving, walking around.
Oh, cool.
Wait.
I feel like we could fight our way through. Or we get a whole bunch of shields and make a little turtle shell around us, and we all just go with our little tower shields and go through them. And then
I
no one can
love
ever
that
get anything.
idea. I love that idea. Do you have the requisite number of shields to do it?
Mm-mm.
I could cause a distraction.
Love a distraction.
In a way that is the opposite way of the way we're going.
If I could offer, I mean, I see we could do that. If you want to do that, great. If you all want, love the bravery, it's amazing.
I don't want to
so
hear
good
from
for
you. Team, what do you think?
There are. I was just going to offer 2 routes around. There's so to the south. If you see over here, these buildings, they seem pretty intact, and there are some bridges, sky. It looks like, if you look where she's pointing, it looks like there is some buildings that are either close together and a few that have kind of toppled in a way where you might be able to make your way across them around this. She's like, okay, you know what? I understand. I get you. You don't like me. You don't trust me. I run the city that you all have run afoul of the laws. I get it. That being said, I'm going to share something with you. There is a tunnel system, secret tunnel system. We all love the song. We all love the song. Yeah, it's
secret tunnel.
I got really annoyed when that song got popular because I didn't want people to find the secret tunnels. Why would they make a song about it? I know over there at that money lending establishment that is yet to collapse, there was an entrance to the tunnel, so we could go up, we could go down, if you wanted to, or you could go, if you want to fight through them. That's great. Again, love that for you, the bravery. It's so
Sidebar. She had me at secret tunnel, you guys.
Yeah, she didn't have to keep selling it.
No, she didn't have to keep talking in general.
Yeah,
honestly.
Say less.
Honestly,
Yeah.
less talky, more talk. Now, are we sure that the tunnel is intact given all of the rubble
No.
and the water and
all
of that?
A really good point. I am so dumb. I am 8 intelligence. I am so dumb. I did
I'm
not
plus
think about
4
that.
intelligence,
mean.
y'all. Look at me go. Smartest I've ever been.
Damn.
I can breathe underwater. So I don't really care about that. Can you guys breathe underwater?
As you're having this discussion, you hear behind you hear this voice like scream. It's like, Tyene! And you look and you see a Wayama woman,
I can.
also big and tough. So like me, so just like trudging through the water. She looks furious, pissed. She's got a scar across one eye. You can see one of her tentacles is missing, or like missing half of it. She's got a very large sword in one hand and a longbow with the other, and the one tentacle she still has the arrow cocked, because it's like an arm and a tentacle behind it, kind of holding a longbow, and then a sword in one hand, and just like trudging through the water, sprinting towards you all. And Tyene's like, oh my, please, we have to go now. No. I know it's an assassin. They were sent to do me wrong. And if something happens to me, no pardons, no monetary compensation, no boat, no escape, watery, rocky death in the city. So we have to go. What's it going to be? Tunnel or up? we've got to go. They're like a solid 90 feet back, but they are like they're not even trying to be sly about it. They are just like sprinting through the water as much. It's kind of up to their shins now, and they are just coming.
Yeah, I guess the tunnels. Maybe?
Secret
Yeah,
tunnel.
let's go
Secret
tunnels.
tunnel. But hey, lady, if there are assassins after you, you gotta know you're a bad person, right?
They don't.
I just
Oh,
want you to
no,
think
I
about
mean,
that on our tunnel
I
journey.
don't think assassins only kill bad people. I mean,
Tell me a good person that they killed.
I feel I could answer that, but I feel like it'd also be telling on myself as a person who may or may not have hired the assassins to kill the so-called. You know, I didn't say I did.
That makes you a bad person.
Bad person, bad person, bad
You
person.
just got some things to think about while we go through this.
We're
tunnel.
gonna teach you bad morality as we go into your secret tunnel.
you know what? Tell you what, I will talk to you all about literally any subject in the world if we get on that boat.
I relish hearing your thoughts on economics, bad lady. Let's go tunnel.
Tunnel time.
I was gonna say
What is
tunnel time.
bad?
Tunnel time.
Okay. All right.
I have a question, Pat.
Yeah.
So you said we're wearing bracelets to show that we are prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
What's to stop us from taking them off? Are they
Right.
magic? Are
So
they very strong?
don't have any magical effect on you, but they are locked by magic, so you can't.
So if I try to just tear it off my wrist, what's
You
gonna
just
happen?
hurt yourself. You just
Ew.
you'd hurt your wrist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cut my hand off. Just joking.
Okay.
It's stuck to your wrist.
I mean,
It's
I mean,
embedded into your
It's an
skin.
That's a
immovable
move.
rod.
That's a bold move. Yeah, if you want to take off, you can easily. Are you going to again ice freeze your way to the
water.
to the building? Like you're gonna like make the ice path?
No, I'll just run.
You just run through the water.
Yeah, we're booking it. We're in a
Damn.
hurry.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
You splish through the water. This person is hot pursuit. They actually fire off a pair of arrows at the group.
I would be
misses?
putting my body in the way of
misses?
this woman because I'm assuming that she's just weak and squishy.
Yeah.
That she's just a noble woman. So I don't want her to die, I guess.
Yeah. So you do it. You burst.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I'm a water genocide ganassi. You know what I can do this whole time? I could shape water. I definitely would have shaped water away from Miso's feet.
So you could have just
Yeah, I
Moses
literally
it,
could
just
just
like-
Moses it and I just
Oh,
Alright.
can we
forgot.
just shape
Just
water
that on the way
a
there?
path for us?
There's
Yeah.
a little puddle.
Sure.
I accidentally moved my hand.
Charlie
and I
remembers
do
you
that,
can
and I'm
do
like,
that. They can
"Oh,
do that.
well, okay. Next time we got some water.
Well, that'll be good for the secret tunnel.
Yeah, in case the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Yeah,
Yes, I can also
Mhm.
destroy water or create it.
that'll be
I
extra
don't
good for the
know.
secret tunnel because I was just getting
Fun.
ready to breathe air into all of your lungs, but that would be so.
That's a good
much
idea.
easier.
I could do that too. I can breathe air and water. I can
Mhm.
breathe in water.
I
So
can.
yeah, we could just like shotgun breath
By our mouths
to the air
together,
breather.
we can make this happen.
So if you do that, I mean, you all can like just get there so fast. Just run
Yeah.
on dry land. Like
We're so
if
fast.
Charlie just like parts the water, y'all just like can book it, sprint in. A couple of arrows get let off at you. They miss. They go wide. And as you burst into the room, you find an abandoned money lending operation facility. You know, floor's a little damp.
Like a payday loan situation? Or did
Like
you
a bank payday loan. Yeah, you know.
I thought you said money laundering at first.
Oh no, money lending. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just
Just,
a money
you know.
laundering shop, no big.
Yeah.
You enter a building that's a shrine to capitalism, basically.
Oh god.
I
Mhm.
hate just like Pickles fur starts like coming out and is just like, why do you need money? This doesn't make any sense to me.
Is there money I
dude,
can grab?
There's a few copper and silver coins kind of lying
Is it?
around. And if you grab it, Tyene starts like she's gonna say something. It's like Doesn't matter. It's okay. Just
I take
Yeah.
everything, every like fiscal thing I can find.
And every time you do it, you say, see ya, copper, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. See ya, silver, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck.
do you do anything to the door behind you or just leave it open?
We shut it.
We're smart.
But not all the way. We shut it in a way that a zombie couldn't get open, but not in a way that would prevent us from getting out.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would like to pick
That.
up with my very strong body the bank teller desk that we all know is very heavy and place it in front of the door.
Okay. Good.
I
I'm gonna say you do it. You don't have to roll for it.
May I make sure that there's a broken window or something that we could jump to from the bank teller desk so that there's a quick exit?
Sure.
I've watched too many horror movies. I'm not getting trapped in a
No,
building.
thank you.
As you
So you're
go, yeah. So they Tyene leads you back to an office, and it has this office has a huge, looks like very expensive rug hanging against one of the walls. She pulls it back. There's a door behind it. The rug opens it. The door. There's a staircase. It's a dark staircase leading down, and she kind of expectantly like, after you. To me, so like.
We're
Or
going to
whoever.
talk about this human shield thing when we get to the boat.
Again,
out.
if I die, no pardons, no money.
Yeah, that would be
I mean,
that'd be a huge shame.
Again,
So
I did.
sad.
I take Tyene by the arm, like gingerly, like wrap my arm and like pat
ow,
the.
ow, ow.
No, I'm not hurting.
Oh, okay,
I'm
sorry.
not doing a hurt.
She still
trust.
acts like it's hurting. She's
Yeah.
just like,
She's like scared of fur, like a fucking asshole. I hate this bitty. I hate her so bad. Hate her with all my heart. But I just like take her by the arm, like do a little reassuring pat, and it's like, I have dark vision. I got you. You're still a bad person, and I like pull her unwillingly into the darkness with
Okay.
me.
all right. So the steps down, it's dark, it's dank and musty, and just smells like wet, right? Just smells like dank and wet and musty. You get down the at the bottom. It's not, the ground is stone, but it's not. The ground's not necessarily like damp or wet. Like there's none of the water has seeped in at this point, and the tunnel stretches off to the east and west.
Oh
you're
wait,
going
she
east.
said we needed to go west, right?
No, east. She said east.
East.
But as if people,
Oh.
as in like this would be a connecting point where maybe there's other points in other parts of the city that would be coming from the west to this.
Gotcha.
All right, eastward ho.
Yeah.
As you all reach the bottom of the stairs and you start walking, you hear some echoing from up the stairs of like, sounds like wood splintering, like being bashed in or splintering. As you go down, there is some little drips of water sipping in so far. You travel for about 100 feet down straight, and then you come. Oh, yes.
I, in a different file, would like to get a couple of drips of water to see if the moss is also coming in on that water, if it's dripping through, or if it's just in like the big, like body
Okay.
of water.
You capture a little bit of that, and what, you shake it up or examine it. or
Yeah.
look at it close.
Look,
You see
real
little
close.
tiny dots of like black and
Okay.
charcoal in there. Yeah.
Y'all, I have been collecting this stuff, and I pull out the bottle with the black stuff. I don't know what it is, but I am very dumb, and maybe someone is very smart and can figure out what it is and how to kill it. And also, then I pull out the other vial with the cave, and I was like, this is cave water that drips on us, and it is also in there. So mayhaps we have hats.
Okay, all water is bad water. Gotcha.
The only thing we drink is rum. And then Charlie takes out a thing of rum and passes it around to everyone.
Hey, cheers. not being-
Let's all wear hats. It's a
Yeah.
hat party.
I pulled this off of a
Silly
dead
hats
guy.
only.
Just happen to have a wizard hat nearby.
Alondra pulls her jacket off and puts it over her head like.
I do not have a hat. Oh, damn.
I would like to take the vials and look at them and
Okay.
do an investigation check.
I give them to you.
Thank
You
you.
see, you see black specks of some
Yeah.
of kind of writhing inside
Yeah.
the vials.
Cool. May I do an investigation check roll to see if anything from like my wizard school, like if I read a book about this at all?
Yeah, please do.
Cool.
With history, arcana, whatever you want to roll.
I'm
You
gonna
decide.
I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
That's okay. That's gonna be an unnatural 20.
Okay.
19 plus 4 plus 2. It's a lot.
So-
I did good. I've been looking at this and I'm like, I know what this stuff
Yeah.
is. I know.
Pickle, you feel something jog loose in your memory, and you don't know for sure, but you feel like you remember. So obviously, maybe you did some study on this area in particular, right?
Yeah.
Like the Wayward Shores. You're going to come out here, and if you're not from here originally, but you're coming out here because you knew there was some fuckery going on and some exploitation, and you did your homework on like maybe the lore, the history, and you remember a story. And it's posited, it's posed in text as a myth, just like a legend or a myth, right?
Cool.
Of cities and towns and islands of mortals being reclaimed by the ocean if a great offense has taken place.
So I suppose while we're walking, I get everyone else up to speed about this myth. And I'm still holding Tyene by the arm, and I just go, "This is probably your fault." I'm still just like patting her hand, like with my little pawed hands, like, "Yeah, you probably did this."
I surely have no idea what you are referring to. I've never even heard of this fairy tale. Also, which I feel like fairy tale would be pretty insulting because fairies exist. In the
Yeah.
field. So, but she still says
It's
fairy
okay.
tale. It's a very insulting. It's very It's a very
that.
problematic. Yeah,
Boo.
it's
Boo.
very.
She would
her.
absolutely say it.
She would.
Yeah.
She would. Are you kidding? Don't go back in her Twitter history and type certain words. You'll find them in this biddy's Twitter. I swear. A bad person.
You come to a kind of a cavernous room. It's kind of high ceiling. There's water dripping. There are drips of water coming down, and there are 6 paths branching off in every direction. It's kind of just this large junction. And she has to stop and take a minute and think and try to like, and as that's happening, I'm gonna roll to see who it is. All right. I'm gonna assume an 11, Alondra, does not hit your AC.
It just barely does, actually.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry.
You hate to see
It's
it.
not bad. You take 5 piercing damage as an arrow sticks in your back.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, and then bursting out of the tunnel you came is the Wayama woman who is chasing you, and she declares, "All right, Tyene, give it over now. I don't know who the fuck the rest of you are, but get out of the way. She knows what she did. Give it to me now."
What she did?
Hey,
And her voice is kind of raspy. You know, she has a scar on her face. She has a scar across her neck, like it's been cut in the past. And as I mentioned, not only is you get a better look at her. Okay, we'll get it. There's a spider.
Oh no!
I'll get it.
Spider
Okay?
and an assassin, whatever.
Oh
it
no!
is.
What a tough adventure you've
What?
crafted, Pat.
Super quick huggy. Super quick huggy. Okay. Thank you.
Oh.
That is
Oh my
working.
god.
Okay.
Adorable. What a cool tattoo. Pat
Right?
lets those kids have tattoos.
They love your tattoo.
Start them young.
It's totally real.
Fucking
Yeah.
badass.
All right, Gavs. Dad's gonna use some grown-up words, so I need you to
Okay, so we see some butts.
Alcohol.
Potty.
I have headphones on, so you can say whatever you want.
Oh, good. Oh, shit.
Um,
Great. Love it. Love it, Fraz.
But okay, so what I was saying is you see they look like they've seen some shit. She like, again, big sword. It's got cool runes on it. Again, it's got a long bow and one humanoid arm with the tentacle wielding, pulling the string. And you notice though the tentacle that's been damaged, it's not just missing like half as short, like it's been cut off. The tip of at the end of that tentacle is rock. It looks like it's made of stone.
Oh shoot.
And she's like, again, I don't know who all of you are. I need you to get out of the way because she knows what she did. Give it. You can stop this, Tyene. Fucking give it.
Yeah, I.
And
Pat.
Right. Can I just grab her arms and like hold the rich lady?
Yes.
And be like,
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
shake her. Be like, what did you take? Like,
I took nothing.
I'm trying to shake whatever she took and have it fall on the ground.
That monster there is the scoundrel and the criminal and the ruffian. I don't know.
I'm a scoundrel and a criminal and a ruffian. So
Yeah, apparently
Same.
I'm also a scoundrel and a criminal and a ruffian for having opinions, so I don't really trust yours.
what did you
I'm
take
really
and what great
uncomfortable
fence
how
did you
people
build?
Throwing around the word monster out here, like
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
Wait.
think that's the correct. I don't know. In my eyes, you kind of seem like the monster, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm not that old. So
You're
rude.
middle
Where are your
aged at
manners?
least.
Who speaks?
Yeah, Pat said you're middle aged. So
I yell down the hallway and I say, "Comrade, what did she take? We'll search her."
So this person, they come into the room and say, technically, she didn't take it. I did take it. She hired me.
What?
The name's Roan.
Hi, Ron.
She hired me and my team. We're acquirers of rare artifacts. She hired us to get a special artifact that we thought was just a bauble. It's a pearl, bigger than your head. But it wasn't just a pearl, was it? It was the treasure of Koltun, demigod of the ocean floor. You fucking took it. My whole town has been swallowed by the ocean, turned to stone. You fucking took it. My whole crew dead. Give it back. You know this will end it.
While we're talking, can I roll a sleight of hand to try to pickpocket her and see if I can find this?
You can. Yep.
So does a 25 do
You-
anything?
It's great. You get in there and you just like
It's like,
you get in
You
there.
get in there. You get in the pocket. The pockets you get in though. I mean, you get a coin purse with like 500 gold pieces in it. You
Oh.
get some other like just like diamond rings and just like random jewelry she stuffed in there. But I mean, a pearl bigger than your head's not going to fit in her pocket. But she does have like lots of layers too. So like you got her outer like of her robe and everything out of those pockets. Tyene almost like relaxes in your grip, Miso, and her demeanor kind of like almost shifts a little bit and changes. She's like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna fucking give it back, Roan. You could have just allied with me and been rich. No, I'm not gonna fucking give it back. Why would I give it back? It's the most valuable artifact that's ever been recovered. I could buy 10. I could build a city 10 times as big as this one with what it's worth. So why? Why would I do that?
Okay, first of all, Tyene, bad lady.
bad lady.
Any town you build with the stolen pearl money is just going to get underwater too.
Yeah.
Oh my dear, who the heroes and the villains are is written in the history books by those who win, and I think I'm going to win.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know why you think that. I think that's very. I strive to have your confidence someday for thinking like that, but I don't think that that's
Yeah.
the case.
I'm gonna let them sort of have this conversation. I'm gonna keep on Roan real quick. I'm gonna shout down. I don't know how far away Roan
She's
is.
like at like the doorway to
Yeah.
this chamber that you're
Cool,
in.
cool,
Yeah.
cool. Roan, I can see you're kind of turning into stone. There seems to be a sickness that is sweeping around, and those who succumb to it turn into zombies. Rock zombies? And do you have a
Mhm.
healing elixir on you that you could take because you might die.
She flips the tentacle, just like hangs over her shoulder, and you can see like she's like, "Oh, this? I'm very aware. No, I don't have anything. I don't know of anything. I'm just trying to stop it." While you're having this conversation, Tyene takes her thumb, and she's still being held, and slips a ring off her finger, just drops to the ground, clink, 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 and she steps on it and smashes it. And what's that? Oh, you're holding her.
I got
off
her
the-
up.
Yeah.
Up because
Yeah.
I'm shaking, and I'm 7 feet tall.
What's
Yeah.
she doing?
You're shaking, so you're kind of.
I was shaking her, yeah, to try to get a giant
you shake
Yeah.
out this pearl.
pearl to drop free.
Miso, make me a dexterity check.
I would love.
Or dex-
Ba, 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 ba.
Also, I need everyone to make me a perception check to see if you know this.
Awkward. I bet a
19.
6 is a really good roll, right? Like so. Wait. Pause.
Wait.
I have inspiration.
Yeah, use that
Oh, I'm gonna
inspiration.
hoisted by my own.
Give me a minute. That dice is fired.
I rolled a 21.
I'm at a 15 over here.
Dirty 20.
I rolled a nat 1. I got a
Oh,
5
no.
perception.
Okay. I mean, anyone who
18.
rolled over a 16 saw the ring, noticed the ring drop. You know, you rolled an 18 index.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to pretend like I didn't say a thing where I smashed it because it didn't happen in the world. She is going to ask, "I dropped my ring. Could I grab it, please?"
No.
I'm gonna
You
look
didn't
at
drop anything.
I will look at
Roan is the other
Is it
person. Yeah.
Marlo. Is that who you're
Oh,
pronouncing?
Marlo
Yeah.
is Jennifer. Yeah.
Marlo. I will look at Marlo and be like, I don't see any ring.
I've yeah. That's fair.
I don't know what you mean. And I'm sure that by the time I say that and try to find it, it's gone. Because I don't know why it would stay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to stereotype, but wink, wink. I don't see a ring.
Ring.
Mm. You look on her finger. She had like 8 rings before. They're all gone. Honestly
No.
surprised it got past the first pickpocketing.
While you're all so I'm you're asking where the ring is. You didn't see a drop.
Sorry.
She that's fine. She tries to. She goes, "Okay, fine. Forget I dropped the ring. I wanted to get it. It's not a big deal. It's just a ring. Fine. I have the fucking pearl. It's at my ship. Okay, let's go to the ship and we'll get it. Okay,
Inside
we
check.
can. Okay.
Inside check.
Is it at the ship? Or did you send your niece away with it?
What if her niece is the pearl?
I got a 2. I believe her niece
Wow.
is the pearl.
No, you believe the pearl's at the ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we were headed to the ship anyway, and I mean, I think I can take a lot of guards, and I also think that we can sail a ship
You
without
got
them.
this.
Yeah.
Without this broad?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just keep her to cut the cheese and just give us.
You're saying this out loud?
Cut the cheese.
Like this is in character. All these this conversation about like without her and not needing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I'll
Put
look
it
at you guys
lightly.
and I'll be like, I can't stress this enough. Her niece is nothing like her. Really nice.
Hearing this, she like rubs the ring that's on her middle finger, and I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw as a wave of force just bursts forth from her, including
What was it? A dex saving throw?
dex save. Yeah.
8.
Cool.
25.
2.
6.
Anyone?
25.
We got a 13, 12, 12.
No.
Okay. What did Miso get?
Bad.
8.
8. Okay. Anyone who rolled under a 14 is knocked prone and takes 3 thunder damage, and also but Miso, roll me another check, a strength check to hold on to her as you fall backwards.
I would love to. I'm much better at that.
Or save. Strength save, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no.
1. Okay, so you let go of it, you fall back. So anyone who failed the deck save falls prone, especially in hits the deck. You let go of Tyene, and she quickly goes over and stomps on that ring that she dropped. It smashes. A burst of light appears, and then appearing in this place is this 9-foot tall creature made of glass. Looks like a glass
Ooh.
humanoid with 4 arms, no face, just like blank. 4 arms. 1 arm ends instead of a hand. It looks like a long blade of glass. 1 hand looks like a normal hand with nothing in it. 2 hands each hold orbs, 1 of copper, 1 of silver. I need y'all to roll initiative.
Cool.
But
And as she does, she's like, damn it, that's a one and done. That's a one use. Damn you to hell, you scummy ruffians. Do you know how much that this guardian cost me? And I can only use it 1 time.
bad
So
person,
annoyed.
bad person, bad person. I rolled a 17.
I rolled a
Okay.
17 too.
I
Oh,
also
no.
got a 17.
Oh no!
Hey!
Nico, what'd you get?
Who didn't roll a 17?
I got a 6.
Well, breaking the streak, Mika.
We all go at the exact same time.
Wait,
Did you really?
did
I got
Miso
a
get a
17.
17?
Oh,
You all-
yeah.
God.
Okay. Do you all want to decide the order here?
Do we not roll again when we all roll?
No,
the
you can
same?
usually I say either you can just decide, or if you just want to make it easy, go by like decks. Whoever has the highest decks, and then go in descending. Or I can just make it random. I can just roll.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can just random it.
Randomize it.
Yeah,
All right.
we're all mad and we all want to get this glass guy and this bad lady.
All right. In the order on my screen, Rachel is 1, Jordan is 2, Jennifer's 3, Susie's 4. Okay.
Beautiful.
So first is Jordan is going to be first. Right there.
I'm going to get up, first of all, as my first action because I got knocked down with the thunder damage. And then I'm going to. How far away is the glass goblin guy thing? I just said goblin because of the alliteration.
From you, it's inside 30 feet. You're all in this chamber and it's right in the middle of it. Glass
I'm
guard,
going to take my trident and throw it at his chest.
Do it.
See if that does anything.
it.
Whoop. That is a natty 20, baby.
You hurl the trident and it strikes this thing, and it seems to take a step. It makes no sound like out of its. I mean, the sound of it hitting its chest makes a sound,
Yeah.
but this thing just kind of maybe stagger steps back a half a step. But how much damage does it? What does it take?
13.
13. All right. Yeah, it reaches out and just yanks out the trident and throws it on the ground.
You better give that back.
It just drops it on the ground. All right. I rolled while you were doing. Sorry, Alondra. Anything else?
No, that's my whole turn.
Okay. All right, Miso. You're on the
Me?
ground, and standing right next to you is this towering glass figure.
Okay. Is it a bonus action to get up? How do I get up?
It's half your movement.
Oh, okay. Then I stand up I
Okay.
rage. I'm pissed. How dare you? And I will. What is it? Can I recklessly attack? Is that something? I haven't played a barbarian in a hot minute. I'm gonna punch him in the face. No, I won't. I'm gonna hit him with soup.
I was gonna say
23.
that hits.
Yeah. That D12 is
I was
fired.
like, no.
Okay. Math is hard. 7 plus 3. 10 damage. So she will just hop up from being prone and just swing upwards, hitting him right in the crotch with soup, squishing probably nothing. That's
This
there.
like golem creature made of glass does not have
Yeah, no.
anything. Yeah.
But
No
it's
glass
the
balls
sentiment.
No
in this
glass, yeah.
guy.
Yeah. And that is her turn.
All right. It is basic roll. It is Marlo's turn.
How tall is it?
9 feet.
Can I climb it?
Yes. You're gonna
So I have
take an
second-
opportunity attack.
I have second story work, so I can climb. My climbing doesn't cost me extra movement, and
Okay.
it's I can, if I make a running jump, the distance. Basically, I can climb him, and it's 5.
I guess you wouldn't take an opportunity because you're not leaving. It's
I know.
go for it.
It's
You climb
sweet.
it. You just do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I climb up onto its shoulders, and then I'm gonna take both of my daggers and
Mhm.
just kind of jam them into the side of its head.
Okay.
Badass.
So would I roll 2d20 for each dagger, like 1 for each?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a dirty 20 and a 21.
They both hit.
Nice.
Is that a kid or a child?
That was my cat.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Gonna start talking now. It's 5, so he's got opinions.
That's
to hear
a
him.
10 and a 9.
All right. Y'all are working this thing. All right. Anything else? Are your turn? You staying up there? Or do you?
Yep, I've just got like my hands on the like daggers that are stuck in its head,
Yeah. Okay.
and I'm trying to like maneuver it a little bit.
Trying to control it. Pickle, you're up.
Oh, cool. I don't get up. I'm gonna stay prone. And I'm gonna use a free action to shout at Marlo, "Get off! I'm doing wizard shit!" And I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the glass creature's crotch. I'm gonna work that crotch. I'm gonna follow in
right.
Soup's stead and work it. Like, just imagine like a little like pew pew, like firebolting. I don't have to do anything to check that. Oh, I have to make a ranged spell attack. That's what I have to do. How do I do? Oh God, how do I cast spells? Fuck. Is that my spell attack bonus or?
How do you cast
I
spells?
roll-
It depends on the
yeah.
spells. Some are Firebolt will be a 2 hit, so you're gonna roll a spell attack, whatever
Cool.
your spell attack is.
Love that, which is connected to my intelligence. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So boop. That's gonna be 17.
Okay. Yes, that just barely hits.
Haha! Right in the nards. Right in the non-existent nards.
Got it.
That's 1d10 fire damage, and that's
Mhm.
gonna be 6 damage to
Got it.
the crotchal region of the glass golem.
Got it. Do it. Okay. Anything else on that's on this crotch hurting turn?
I get up.
You get up.
I did.
Perfect.
I shot like just like that Bad Boys 2, like from the ground, kind of like firebolt shot, and then I just like
Yeah.
pop up, like very cat like.
Okay.
Cool moves.
Charlie, unfortunately, before your turn, a couple things happen here real quick.
Okay.
Tyene yells at the thing, says, "Get me." Well, first Tyene reaches under her robes and she pulls out a bag of holding, and she yells at the glass guardian, "Get me an exit now!" And it takes one of the hands that it's holding an orb in it, and it kind of angles straight up, and a burst of electric bluish purple energy erupts from the orb, streaks upwards, strikes the ceiling. It bursts open. A deluge of water pours in to the chamber. Tyene, as this is happening, backs up. She's kind of, in one of those doorways, those 6 leading off. As the water splashes down, I need everyone to make me, who is standing, if everyone is up, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw to remain foot as this like tidal wave of water
still
just
on the
pours.
golem.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I was like,
That's
I'm
right.
pro.
I would like a
Uh-huh.
dexterity saving throw to remain on the golem and hold
Okay.
on.
If we're prone, then do we just stay laying down?
Do you just stay laying down?
Oh.
I'm trying to think of this. No. Yeah. No, you just stay.
I'm doing
Okay.
bad at my dexterity.
Anyone?
17.
That's
Okay.
gonna be a 5. 5 for the cat person, inexplicably.
I got a 1.
What did- You hit a 1. All right. Miso and Pickle, you slip. You are knocked over. You are knocked prone. You don't take any damage, but you're knocked prone
Okay, that's fine.
by the deluge of water.
I didn't even want to
Um,
stand up.
While Tyene reaches into her bag, she pulls out like a scroll and she opens it up, reads it. It dissolves. And then you see her take 2 steps forward into the room after like the water. And now there's like drips coming in from the hole, but there was like the initial burst. She should take 2 steps, jump off the ground, and levitate and fly, and then start fly up toward the hole.
You could do that the whole time?
Told you she's a
She yells down. She's like,
lady.
"I didn't want to use the scroll again. One-time use, worth money. Why would I waste it when I could have used you to get me to where I was going?"
Does she come within range of me on the golem?
For like melee?
Yeah.
No.
Can I shoot her down with my hand crossbow?
I was
On
say, do
your
we get
turn,
opportunity attacks?
she does
Yeah.
not have a
Yeah,
attacks, but
do we?
Charlie, it is Charlie's turn.
Okay. Shit.
Real quick, I need you to. What am I looking for? I need you to make me a Constitution save first, Charlie.
Me?
Yeah. Don't worry, everyone's going to.
Oh,
good.
okay,
Great.
17.
Okay. You feel something like hard and stiff, like on your neck, and but you're able to
no.
like pry it off.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, I panic. I'm going I'm going to destroy the water that's around us.
How much can you destroy?
I can destroy up to 10 gallons.
Okay. I
feel like that's just the water that's like on all of us.
I'm gonna say yes. I mean, yeah, you can destroy the water that's on. Yeah,
Okay.
the
yeah.
water. Not necessarily.
I could destroy fog in a 30-foot cube. So I don't know, whatever that. I feel like that's just the thing I would do. I don't know. Panic and no more water. All of our hair gets really fluffy because it's dry. It's not humid anymore. I don't know. My hair doesn't do anything in the humidity or the dry, so I don't know which is the one that messes your hair up.
I don't know either.
I'm not asking you.
My hair is tentacles, so I'm fine with water.
This is a protective style. I'm good.
We're fine. We're all fine. It's fine.
Yeah. I might have like static in my fur, but like that's whatever. I don't care. I'd rather not be
Pickle's
wet.
all wet. All the
Um,
fur, just
like
don't you just shake it. You're just puff. Just
I can also stand up. So I stand up.
okay.
And I think that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Before you take your turn, the Glass Guardian is going to try to hack at.
That was a bad turn.
I'm assuming that a 21 hits Marlowe's
Yeah,
AC.
it sure does. Yep.
Okay.
Can I hellish rebuke?
Is that like a reaction?
Yes.
You certainly can. You are gonna. Do you still take the damage of the attack?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, you're
maybe.
gonna take
I don't
you're
know.
gonna take 7 slashing damage, unless it's and then go ahead and do your action.
So that's a 18.
To
The
hit?
creature must make a dex saving throw. So you
Okay.
gotta beat 15. Or you take half
Beat
that.
a 15. I'm looking for. Nope, it does not beat a 15. It
So
fails.
you take 18 damage.
Oof. All right. Okay, great. Alondra, your turn. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw first.
10.
All right.
Doing our
you
best.
Not pass. You experience a condition called mental fatigue. You just feel kind of out of it. You can still take your turn, and depending on what you do, I'll tell you if you have any effect. But you just feel kind of like out of it a little bit. If you want to make me a perception roll, if you want to spend I'll tell you, if you want to spend a bonus action to like find, you could probably find where, if you have any of anything foreign on your body somewhere.
16.
Yeah, so on like your arm, you got this patch of like, it's not like it's the same color as like the moss, but it's like hardened. It's like rock.
Oh,
and you feel just kind of like in a fog. Like you take Sudafed or something when you're just kind of like, what is going on? You're just kind of. Now you can make an attack. You can do something with that.
I'm going to take my sword off of my waist and start hacking at the shit on my arm.
Great. Okay. So here's how that here's the thing. I have this whole thing. You can't miss hitting yourself. I feel like but what we're gonna do is I want you to roll and I still want you to make an attack. And depending on how good that roll is, in terms of if you just get it off cleanly or if you hurt yourself too.
An 8?
An 8? You do take you are gonna take a little bit of the damage. You do successfully hack off this like weird rock that's like clinging to your skin, and the mental fatigue does lift, but you do also take 5 slashing damage.
If somebody has a healing potion, now would be the time.
It is Miso's turn.
Okay, so just so I have this correct, she burst a hole in the ceiling and now water's rushing in.
A big wave of it did, and now some is kind of streaming. It's not like super intense, but some is streaming in a little bit because there's water up on the
But it's not like we were like below the ocean and she like the ocean's.
No. You're just, yeah.
Are there, and she's flying. How high up in the air is she?
She is at this point 60 feet up in the air.
Oh wow. Okay. Are there any fish that came in the water? Probably not. If it was just on land. Let's see. 60 feet. I stand up.
Okay.
I definitely do that. I know I do that. 60 feet. I guess I definitely have a crossbow. Because I have okay. I'm gonna let loose a crossbow at her. She sucks, and I hate
Okay.
her. You said she has a bag of holding. That was something I
Yeah.
heard too. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. I missed. I got a 1.
Okay.
I'm done. 5 of my dice are fired from today. My lucky dice are upstairs. I'm too lazy to go get them.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh, bring them to me.
All right. Is that
That's my turn.
okay? The Guardian is again gonna try to do a punch with its normal
forgot about
hand
him.
on the little scamp on
Son of a
its
biscuit.
head. Yeah. That's a crit, Jennifer.
Cool.
Leave Jennifer alone.
Yeah, it's Susie's
Mar-
birthday. You gotta do what she says.
Sorry. Marlo takes 10 bludgeoning damage. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw to hold on.
How much damage?
10.
Okay. Dex saving throw? 17.
What's that?
17?
Okay, you managed to hang on. Are you still up? I mean,
Yep.
like, okay.
Yep.
All right, it is your turn. It is Marlo's turn.
Oh, okay. So I want to shoot Tien with crossbow.
Okay.
Because she's like, what? Well, so she's 60 feet in the air. How far is she from me?
Like right above you, because you're right in the middle.
Okay.
So,
The natural 20.
all right.
Get her.
Yeah.
10. Wait, do I double damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you doubled the dice you roll.
14 damage.
Woo!
I have a question.
All right.
If you
Ow,
cast
you
a
get her.
spell using a scroll and it's concentration, do you still have to concentrate if it's a scroll?
That's a really good question.
Because then she would have to roll to hold the concentration and she could potentially fall. I'm just saying.
I feel like you do, because even though it's the scroll, it's still a component of the way the spell works. I'm not the DM here, but I am a rules
Yeah.
lawyer.
I rolled a 13. It's plus 5. So it is an 18.
The DC is a 20. They fail.
I believe you, Pat.
Can I say that I was aiming to sort of like pin her to a wall?
She's like in the middle. It's gonna like I said that she's like right above you, like in the middle
Okay.
of this like room. I also totally forgot about Roan can do stuff too. They're gonna start helping.
Yeah,
all right.
Roan, get in here.
I was like, what the hell happened to Roan?
Totally forgot.
They're just hanging out in the background. Like, yes, you can take care of my thing.
Can
for
I
me,
I'll let you
please.
guys sort this out.
Can I leap off of the golem and grab for Tien?
How high can you jump?
That's a good question.
I said 60 feet in the air. I don't think. Yeah.
Well,
I am on the
is
golem though.
9 feet. He's at 9
Um,
feet tall.
Yeah. So you got 51 feet to go.
I don't know how.
Plus
how-
your height. How do you? Yeah.
Let's really calculate if big
Yeah.
jump can happen.
I don't know how. I don't
I think
have a
jumping is
thing.
like half
I do-
speed.
you-
I don't think it's.
I feel pretty confident you cannot jump like 40 feet in the air, 45 feet. in the air.
Okay.
That would be like you would just like jump to like the top of a three-story building.
I'm going to slide off of the golem because I am
Okay.
not having it with damage from this golem right now.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm going to stay within range so it doesn't take an opportunity attack on me.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. I'm going to move out of range and bonus action disengage.
Okay. Perfect. And now it is Pickle's turn. Pickle.
Hooray. Well, I am inspired by Marlowe. And I am going to use my cat's claws and my feline agility to climb the wall. I have a speed of 20 feet when I climb, and I can use my feline agility to boost my speed. So I'm gonna start hot pursuing up the wall. I gotta leave my boots. I'll give you that to use my bat claws. But I'm gonna get I guess about 40 feet up.
Okay.
I'm in pursuit of the bad lady.
Okay.
Someone watch my boots.
All right. Is that going to conclude?
Yeah, because
Okay.
with feline agility, I can do double speed, so I'm about
Yeah.
40 feet up in this turn now.
Okay.
So-
Real quick, Jordan, is Alondra noticeably kind of jacked up, kind of beaten up a little bit?
I mean, I feel like everybody would have seen me take a sword to my arm.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the thing.
Oh, your own arm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Roan, who's kind of gotten her shit together, is kind of in the game, is gonna run up to you, and gonna see like, and she's gonna run up. She's like, the rock rot. Good. You got to get it off before it sets in. Makes you go. Oh, you probably saw. It's
Yeah,
not good. It's not good. It's not good.
I didn't like that.
Yeah. And she reaches in to like a little pouch she's got in her belt, pulls out and slaps for her turns. She slaps a salve. It's like this weird salve, like it's kind of gooey and sticky and weird, and it kind of stings at first, but it does heal you for nice roll. Yeah. 11 HP.
Oof, thank God.
That's gonna be Roan's turn. The Guardian is going to see Pickle trying to climb the wall, and Pickle.
Yes.
Sorry, it does a 23 hit your AC.
I'm wearing wizard's robe.
Oh no! Oh no!
You're first. A flame rockets across the room and hits you in the back as you're climbing for 8 fire damage.
I'm doing bad. I'm just a wizard.
Charlie, it's your turn.
I'm
shit.
gonna die.
Does Pickle fall down in like a little burnt crisper?
No,
or is Pickle
I'm gonna
still
say
there?
because Pickle is so dexterous, they're into this. They know how they're hanging on. I'm even gonna make
just
you roll to
you
hang
hear
on.
an unearthly yowl.
Oh.
Very
Um,
sad.
Okay. Well, if Pickle doesn't fall down, I can't help Pickle while they're on the wall.
Mhm.
I guess I will go and attack the Guardian.
Yep.
That feels like a good use of time. 16 and 21.
The second one hits.
The first one doesn't?
A 16, its AC is 17.
Oh my god.
Oh.
But here I would like because based on where it's at right now, I'm gonna assume unless you deal like 3 damage, I would like you to describe how Charlie kills, like
Nice.
shatters this thing.
Shit. So, Charlie runs up and is very used to fighting these crystal structures before. And the thing you have to know about crystal structures is they all have cleavage points, and you just hit that cleavage point just right, and it will just fall. And so that's what Charlie looks over, sees that point, and just runs dagger right in, twists, and then it's almost like unlocking a key, and the whole Guardian just like falls to like beautiful pillars and like pebbles of perfect crystal sized crafts or crystal sized things that we can craft with later.
Excellent.
Waste not, want not.
So it just shatters. It just into like perfect. So I'm gonna say
There's some like little fine
Yeah.
crystals that come down. It looks like glitter everywhere.
Roan is gonna yell, that's great work. We gotta fucking get her. Everyone get over here. And because Tyene has left and out of the
Oh,
hole.
shit.
You do not see her
God
right now.
damn it.
Get on each other's shoulders.
Someone grab my boots.
I get your boots. I put them in my bag.
Ew.
No boot left behind.
I'm coughing.
Oh.
It's a
Too bad.
hairball.
Roan, Roan doesn't even hesitate. She runs over. She pulls out a long stretch of rope, ties it to the end of an arrow, takes aim with her longbow, shoots it up. It skewers into the side of the hole, the makeshift hole, the lip of the hole, and she pulls it taut. She goes, "All right, get going," and says, "Get on up there and climb."
Oh, shit.
We get going. I get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I climb up and I assist everyone as they rise. Very
I'll,
weakly. I'm dying.
Oh.
I'll boost everybody up to give them like a 7-foot, 8-foot start.
I have a potion. I give Pickle a potion so that they're not dying. It's 2d4 plus 2.
So how many is that heal for? Wait, what?
Oh. 9.
I'll take it. Are you kidding? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Haha! Almost back to where I was
Yay!
before I got hit with a fire. I really like you. each time Pickle says it, it's just more reallys get tacked on.
Just another really.
I'm not gonna die today. My colony will be grateful that I don't die.
So again, also with time, I'm gonna say if I'm not gonna make anyone roll to climb up the rope. You're all you're all adventurers. You've been through. You're also pissed off. So I'm sure when you got adrenaline going.
Got that pissed energy.
Yeah.
Can't deny.
Man, when I get up there,
I'm gonna make you wish you didn't done all the things that you done.
Yeah.
you done goofed.
So you climb as you climb up, you hear screaming and yelling and shouting at the top. And again, the city, the water is it's much shallower here at where the hole is because it's dripping into the underground tunnels where you were. So it's just a few inches here again, puddles. And you see, I guess I'm trying to think who the first people up would be. I know Pickle would probably be first, but also Potion. I imagine you're all. You see, we're gonna go back to the top of the order. I'm just gonna keep the initiative just to keep things moving, and that would be Alondra. So you get up there first, and you see Tyene. You come up just in time to see her. The flying must have given out or something, or she lost concentration at some point. She's not flying; she's on the ground, and there's actually a few of those rock zombie people that were trying to grab her, and she's kind of you get up in time and you see her being pulling herself away, and some of her clothes are ripping, and actually one of her you see under her big cloak she had a bunch of little bags all over her, and one of them rips and stuff starts spilling out of it, and it looks like riches, it looks like wealth, it looks like coins are falling out, jewels are falling out, magic items are falling out. One thing hits the water, you don't know what it is, a bobble, and this 100-foot tree just shoots up out of the ground and instantly it materializes, and then she's just running now. She's just running through the streets, running east.
I screamed,
and
down
stuff's
at
just
her,
falling out behind her.
You done goofed.
I get my boots back. Thank you very much for grabbing my boots. And before I start running, I just would I'd like to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay, great. But we're gonna so Alondra, she is
Please and thank you.
She is 60 feet away, so if you double moved, you could be up next to her, but you wouldn't have an action. You would be using your action. But she's just she's 60 feet away, and it's
one
it's
of
a lot.
us.
Yeah.
One of us double moves with someone else on their back, so the other person can take a movement whenever they get there.
I'm so strong.
Yeah, down.
So strong.
Don't 3 of us have dash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, we have dash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. I have to hold still for a move before I can dash again.
How small are you? Can we pick you up?
Me? I'm person sized. I'm sorry. I know it makes me less cute.
Miso can pick you up.
Miso is big. Miso's
strong.
So strong.
Yeah.
Miso is strong wife.
So Yeah, however you want to do this, she's running, stuff's falling behind her. If you want to do initiative, we're at the top of the order. It's Alondra's turn, or you can popcorn it, whatever y'all want to do. Alondra, what?
I mean, as much as I want to have revenge on Tyene, I want to know where the pearl is more so we can stop all the bad things. Let the rock people kill her.
That's
Get
fair.
what's going to her.
We could just collect her magic goods enough
yeah,
that
that's
like
true.
we'll have a little bonus for ourselves, and then we can get the pearl. Is she running towards the pearl, or is she
I
just
feel like-
running generally away?
Well, she said
She
the
has
pearl
the
was in
pearl.
her boat, and the boat was to the east. So I imagine she's running toward the pearl.
okay.
Unless she lied, I don't know.
She seemed like a very honest woman to me.
So,
yeah, very honest.
bad
Super
lady.
genuine.
She didn't even try to hide the bad things she was doing. She just openly said them.
Yeah. Said the quiet parts out loud. I told you, look at that bitch's Twitter history. You're gonna find some nonsense.
So we do give chase then.
Okay.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
So, Alondra, if you double move, you can be right up next to her, and you can, if you have something you can do with a bonus action, you could try something. I don't know.
Okay.
You all get ahead of Rowan a little bit because Rowan stops to like pull the rope up.
I can use a bonus action to. Okay, wait. So yeah, if 3 of us can use dash, then we can use our movement to move, our bonus to dash, and we'd still have our action.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I want to do that.
Dang it, Nika.
Yeah.
Now I know how Michael feels. No,
I'm sorry.
no, it's great.
I want to.
So who's running and who's gonna have their action and whatnot?
I will have an action.
I think I can do something also.
We can just really get her.
Because I
Mhm.
think Alondra, Charlie, and Marlo can dash as a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I can dash as an action and use a bonus action to frenzy attack.
Unless you need her to get away, and then she can just get away for story purposes. Whatever you need.
Nope.
Pat.
No. I don't.
Yeah.
No. I just want to know. This is one I feel. This is one of the. I feel very confident. Like whatever you just tell me what you're doing because I have stuff they're gonna have to react to. So
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab her with my weapons.
okay. So someone carried you, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna say Miso or how or
Got it.
Alondra. How strong is Alondra? Longer strong?
Yeah, like strong enough. +2?
Oh yeah, I feel like that's
not bad.
definitely. Yeah, that's like superhuman. Like
Plus
you
0 is
go-
normal human.
Yeah.
So, and I could carry somebody as a normal human. So I think you can definitely carry somebody.
Okay.
Arguably.
Okay. So that you run up to her. Actually, though, as you run, I need everyone who's running because you need to decide because I need you to make because one of the things drops and all of a sudden this little like tornado appears because I just
Oh.
rolled. It was random. I just never to make me a dexterity saving throw and not get like thrown around by this little tornado that lasts for just like a few
Jeez.
seconds and dissipates.
I cannot stay upright today.
I got an
Something is-
11.
It's all the water. I know I said I didn't have a problem with water, but it's secretly it's been freaking pickle
dice
out the
know.
whole time.
The dice know the
It's
truth.
just like
Yeah.
I grew up on one of these islands, but like the
Water
water
too.
stayed in the ocean, and this fucking sucks.
I got 17.
I got a
I know-
19.
Anyone got under a 15 is thrown to the
I got-
ground.
Oh.
No. Ugh.
Who's still up?
I am.
Okay. So if you're still up, you made it through, and you can't. So Jordan, do you have like a bonus action you can take at all that would do anything? Or no?
No.
Okay. What about Marla? Were you riding on someone or did you run?
No, I ran and dashed.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action? If not, she's gonna run another 60.
I have a bonus
Feet.
action.
So doesn't, because dash is a bonus action, and running is just movement. Oh, I would have doubled. Okay. Nope. I don't think so.
Okay.
I have a bonus action. Can I do it?
Well, did you fail your?
No. I got 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have
Yeah,
something.
it has for me. It says actions in combat is dash, and then a bonus action is a extra attack.
Okay.
I can frenzy.
Yeah. Do it.
So I will
Hell
be
yeah.
doing that. I will be needing new dice. Oh my god.
Do you have any?
Do I have any new dice?
Yeah, you're
I have
gonna run out of.
800 new dice.
Oh, okay.
Shit, okay. Let's
Like,
try
oh
this
no,
one.
you'll have to get some new ones.
They're all fired. Okay, that's not bad. Plus 5, 19 to hit.
Nice.
You
that's
hit.
Great.
She
Yeah.
seems like
No,
sucks.
she's wearing plate. No.
Oh
God.
god.
Of course
What
she
the
would
fuck?
be.
I quit.
Bad lady.
Galadriel.
Okay. So it's the math. 11. 11
Okay.
damage of a squish of a giant hammer.
Oh, you knock her to the ground. She's not dead, but you hit her on the ground. She's down. She's prone.
Okay.
And she's like
Good.
she's dazed. She is with that. She is just laying there
Woo.
in a few inches
You
of
suck.
water, just kind of groaning.
You suck, and I hate you, and your niece is so much nicer than you are. You're a bad person, and
Yeah.
also that was a lot of money that you just dropped, and you shouldn't complain about spending money on shit that you're not going to use. You're just the worst. I hate you. I hate you.
And where's the pearl, bad lady?
Yeah. Where's the girl?
She kind of out of it, and she just holds up a bag of holding, and just kind of to you, Alondra, and it kind of holds up the bag to you.
I
It
take
feels-
it.
Yeah, it's a bag of holding, so you can reach in and whatever you envision.
I reach into it and I pull the pearl out.
You pull it is like the size of a basketball. This is
Wow,
iridescent.
it's so
The
big.
colors are kind of flowing through it. Also, can I'd like to. You hear groans, and you hear this like that groan of the sea. If you look back towards the north, almost half the city is gone. Is either turned into rock or encased in rock, or has been submerged. And you see this. So it's almost like a cove that's been formed around the city of this rock out at sea a little bit. And then there's this strip right down the middle of this molten black rock kind of stretching out where the pier used to be. A bunch of the building is gone. And you actually see in the face at the center of where this curved mountain, you see almost a face materializing, eyes opening, mouth. And the city just is being pulled down. It's almost like the land is this is the ground, and it's just kind of tilting and just being everything's just becoming rock and water. So you see the pearl. Roan catches up to you all. Says, "We have to give it back. We have to give it back to Kultum. I can do it.
Be a week long trek, or can we just chuck it?
I don't know. I was hoping to just go out there and just give it back. I don't know.
I blow my whistle to get its attention.
To what?
To get the creature's attention so it can see the pearl and come get it.
Oh my god.
Everyone knows in this land, blowing a whistle summons gods.
Yeah.
Pat.
It's
Of course.
It's
Yes,
just to make a
yeah.
noise to see if it knows.
All of these- You see hundreds of the rocks.
I'm like Rose and Titanic blowing this whistle.
and look towards you. They kind of slowly turn and look towards you, and you see that face I mentioned was materializing. If its eyes kind of shift and kind of look towards you, and just looking at you expectantly.
I hold the pearl up like Simba in the Lion King.
The legion of those rock zombies in lockstep, as if they're robots, just step aside. And Rowan's the water hasn't been stepped aside. You're gonna have to but Rowan says, "If you want me to take it, I can, or you can."
I feel like you should. It's kind of your thing. You
You kind of took it. You should give it back.
like think of this as your apology tour.
What would you like to do, Alondra? Do you want to give her the pearl, or do you want to do it, or do you want to take it and run?
I give the pearl to Roan.
Okay.
What a plot twist! Take it and run.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Real funny. I
Every
have it on here
time.
for like, what if they're like, fuck it, we're gonna take this.
It's
both
for the
things.
crystals.
I have a yeah.
I didn't
You
watch
always-
Moana,
you-
so I don't
you
know
always-
what to do here.
Hey,
Mm.
DMs out there, you always need a contingency for if the party's like, fuck the obvious plot, we're just gonna cut and run. You always need a backup.
There's a lot of opportunities in this party to go rogue. You know.
It's so true. 3 of them specifically,
know.
Yeah.
but
Very specifically.
So Roan takes the giant pearl, and she starts walking, and eventually she has to kind of start swimming because it's so deep, and you can actually see it looks like it's like getting harder because the rock is starting to spread across up her tentacle and hits her torso. It's kind of moving, and she makes it to that rocky outcropping in the middle that I mentioned that kind of stretches out. And she climbs out of the water and up onto it. You see her whole left, like her is like rock, and her arms just kind of hanging rock. And she's got the pearl with a football, kind of like a football here. And she's kind of limping. It's kind of stretching down her left leg. And she's just limping along this rocky outcropping out to sea. And then she kind of gets toward the end and kind of just holds it up. And as she holds it up, the rock kind of completely spreads and across her, and she essentially turns into she's too far away. It's hundreds and hundreds of feet. You can't hear, but you can kind of see her mouth moving, and she kind of holds it up like that. Like, oh, I can't, my hands not even on camera. Holds it up like this.
It's just like in Frozen 1.
And then, yeah, as her body completely turns into basically a statue of itself, the face that had appeared in the mount disappears, and this like burst of what's like wave of water comes from the side. Like it's like it looks very natural, almost not intentional, but this wave of water hits the side, sweeps over, and when the wave goes away, the giant pearl is gone. And then the water begins to subside and pull back, and the spires of rock that had burst up from the city slowly retract. The giant wall of mountains retracts. However, that strip of rock that like cut right down the middle of the city, where the market square and like the town hall used to be, where Roan stands, that just remains as the sea just kind of recedes back out to ocean.
Well, that was a hell of a revolution, wasn't it?
damn.
What a day, guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
we should knock this lady unconscious and take all of her shit.
Yeah. Let's take her boat. Reclaim the boat.
Yeah, because
Reclaim
somebody
the
Yeah,
boat.
and
impersonate
as an
her.
epilogue,
We
we'll say, if you want, you do that. I don't know, tell me what you do with her, but you find like whatever like paid soldiers she had at her private boathouse had long abandoned their post and said, fuck this. And you find a really nice boat they had looted a little bit, but it's still a pretty hefty chunk of riches in there. You kind of do what you want with.
Yeah.
What do you do with her?
I would take her
I just
with.
loot her and leave her there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would hold her for ransom. That sounds like way more fun.
I want to take her to another land and drop her off where no one knows who she is and she has to live like a poor person.
I love that.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, and I give her one of the pamphlets I made.
Can we get these bracelets off?
If you want to tell the people here who you are, here's a great way to let them know. And it's an illustration of her like whipping workers and like eating cake, like very like negative, like propaganda.
it.
Because like she's
If
an
we
exploiter. She's
get
a
our
class
bracelets
class
off,
She is.
enemy.
can we put all of our bracelets on her?
Oh yeah, you find like Charlie would knows what it looks like. You find this like key that unlocks that she also had that
I had the key
Oh,
the
great.
whole time.
Then-
I
Yes.
just I wear the bracelets because it's like part of the honor system. Like
You
when
like
you're
being
in the
part of a
prison,
group.
You wear,
You're like, we have
yeah.
matching. We're matching.
Aw. They would really, really, really like you in my colony.
I have no other place to live. Let's go travel.
We have this free boat.
Yeah.
That's been Charlie's dream, is to get their own boat so that they can.
Oh, we inadvertently.
Start their own
Oh,
ship.
I vote Charlie's the captain.
Yay!
Oh man, let's go do it. Let's go have adventures.
Let's
love
go,
it.
guys.
Collect crystals together.
Hell yeah.
So here for it.
Here, this is fun. As you all prepare to set sail, because like holy shit, you look back and like 2/3 of the city is just gone. The other half is just waterlogged or half fucked up, and you have no idea what's gonna happen with the city. You hear this like splash of water, and there's a figure standing on the deck, and they look like they're humanoid. They almost look like a water nymph with lots of hair and like seashells and stuff in their hair, with kind of angular features, very lithe and thin, and a big floppy hat, and like, hi. Name's
Hi.
Exley Current. That's current like the dried fruit, not the directional flow of water. I have something I'd love to talk with you all about. Have you ever heard of a shore warden? And
Is
it
this
cuts
like
there.
Avengers for D&D?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yes, very. Yeah.
This is like the Nick Fury.
I'd like to introduce you to the Shore Warden Initiative.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm fucking
Love
in.
that.
Oh wow!
And that's our stream. I know if thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being players. We are
That.
last time I checked, if you still want to, I know it's going to go for another couple, like quite a few hours, because our next show with featuring the awesome Katie, Ben, Tristan, a few other amazing people is going to be going live in 10 minutes. Technical, hopefully everything's good,
Wow.
because they're doing it all from the same location, like all in
Oh.
the room. So like,
Why didn't we do
fun.
that?
what's
No.
that? I have no idea what that's like.
Yeah, everybody get over here to Wisconsin and we can record.
But I would love, if thank you so much for everyone who hung out with us. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you everyone who donated. We are just a little bit shy of $500, which is awesome. I mean,
Nice.
which I appreciate.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to make my donation here in a second. Thank you all so much. Why don't y'all go around if you want to just let these fine people know who you are, because again, thank you all so much.
Thank you,
To
Pat.
Rachel, Jordan, Jennifer, Susie, and Nika for taking some time out of your day. Susie, on Susie's birthday. Today's Susie's birthday.
Yeah.
Everybody
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
Thank
Spend some
you.
time with us.
Virgo power. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
But why don't we go around?
Yes.
Rachel, if anyone wants to hear more of you,
Oh,
where can they hear
yeah.
more of you?
You can follow me on the internet at I am Rachel Quirky on everything. Brand synergy. But if you want to hear more of my nonsense mouth sounds, you can listen to either of my podcasts, Screen Snark or the Infinity Podcast. Both exist on the internet. And if you want to hang out with me one-on-one, I Twitch stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. I'm currently playing Inscription. So come watch me freak out about what the fuck that game is. It's great.
Awesome. Jordan.
I'm Jordan. You can find me at @Lambertra across all social media. I play games on Exquisite Corpse, it presents, and on Q Times. Blackness and Dragons will be back for season 5 in late September, early October. And if you just want to hear me scream about pop culture, you can look up Smells Like Teen Angst, because I do that a lot too.
Excellent. Jennifer.
Hi, I am Jennifer. I'm a freelance illustrator and artist. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at JenPeg. You can also find me every Thursday on the Geekly Inc. channel playing a Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign.
Woo.
Susie.
Hell yeah. I'm Susie. You can find me at Susie_Checky on Twitter and everything else, basically. You can also find me at UAPcast, Dungeons and Dragons podcast, Uncommon Adventures. It's probably going to be Thursdays now. Let's be real. Releasing on
Oh.
Wednesdays is really hard. That's it. Oh, also it's my birthday, so
Happy birthday.
donate some money
Woo!
for me for my
Yeah.
birthday.
For the birthday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Nika.
I am Nika. You can find me on Twitter at Nika_Howard or on pretty much anything. Same as Rachel. I got that brand synergy, baby. I stream on Tuesdays some D&D with Greetings Adventures like 8:40 p.m. Eastern every week. Sundays with Cthulhu and Friends. Not tonight though. We're taking the week off, but we will be back. And then Mondays I record. We don't stream, but I record Cast of Thrones and we talk about House of the Dragon. So if you used to like Game of Thrones and are giving House of the Dragon a try, because it's pretty good, check out Cast of Thrones and listen to myself, Tim, and Felicia yell about it.
I'm gonna go listen because I watched
Hell
that
yeah.
episode finally recently.
Also,
and-
thanks
Ooh.
to my
so good.
cat for being so disruptive.
No,
It was
no,
the
No, it was
Best
great. It was
background
mood setting.
noise.
Yeah.
He makes my favorite cat noise is like that, like, and
Yes!
he did that, and I love it, and it's so good.
Tell
them
them
how
how
Yeah.
hungry you are. I'm so hungry.
I just assumed that was pickle every time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right?
perfect.
Yeah, thanks for being thanks for doing my character voices for me, baby.
Hell yeah.
Well, we're all gonna drop off, but stick around if you want to see some more D&D chaos with the next show. We're going to great people, the people who are the creators of this channel, Unprofessional Adventures, and thanks for letting us hijack your channel for a couple of
Thank
hours.
you,
there,
Unprofessional
y'all.
Adventures. We love you.
So fun.